Good evening and welcome to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen with you, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Braden Kronline, our OSN technical engineer. And also we have Julia Havman with us, our OSN camera woman. Be joined later by Evan McKinley doing the color commentary. We're at Benzie Central for the boys' regular season final game. And a beautiful new court here at Benzie Central. And seems like the last time we were here was the first game of the year last season for the Ludington girls. So a lot of renovations since then, a beautiful new court. And we've got some interesting seating arrangements up here where we're doing the game from. But hey, we'll always make do no matter where we're at. And we're going to have a fun time tonight. We're bringing you a JV Varsity boys doubleheader from Benzie Central, and the Ludington Orioles going for victory number 20 tonight. The varsity team, that is, and the JV team, I believe, going for victory number 18. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it's be victory 18. They're 17-4 coming into this game. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Benzie Central Huskies, and they are coached by Andy Rosa. Starting at the guards, number 2, Christian Westcott. He is a sophomore. And number 4, Jaden Ewing, a sophomore. The third guard is number 12, Nolan Bretsky. He's a sophomore. Forwards are number 5, Carson Case, a freshman, and number 30. And that is J.J. Wilkinson. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Noah Lehman, assisted by Terry Lehman and Les Johnson. Managed by Keen Patterson, starting at the guards. Number 4, Benjamin Gronstall, a sophomore. Also, number 21, Cam Gunsel, a freshman. And number 30, Caleb Benz, a sophomore. Starting center, number 11, Big Dom Wheaton, a sophomore. And the forward, number 24, Alex Smith, a sophomore. And we are underway. Tip controlled by the Orioles. Cam Gunsel with it right off the bat for 2. Ludington takes a quick 2-0 lead as Cam Gunsel gets the opening tip from Dom Wheaton and scores the basket. 7:47 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington and Benzie Central. Three-pointer up and in by Benzie Central's number 5. And that was Carson Case. Case with the three-pointer. Benzie Central 3, Ludington 2. 7:28 to go, opening quarter. Ludington in their black jerseys. Orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Benzie Central white jerseys. They have blue. Would you say that's blue, Braden, or black? Black lettering and numerals. No trim on it. All right, there's a shot missed there. That shot was taken by Benzie Central's number 4, Jaden Ewing. And now here come the Orioles. Alex Smith for 3. Shot no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 5, Carson Case. Case still with the basketball. Case now will give it up to number 12. That's Nolan Bretsky. His shot in and out, no good. Gunsel with the rebound for the Orioles. Gunsel now to Smith, far baseline. Gronstall with it now, down the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 32. And that's Logan Hewitt. Now here come the Orioles. Caleb Benz with the ball. Benz will give it to Wheaton. Wheaton's shot is up and good. Big Dom Wheaton, wearing jersey number 11 tonight. Banks the shot in, and the Orioles are up 4-3 with 6:10 to go in this opening quarter. Benzie on the run there, shot up and in by Ewing. And the Huskies now have a 5-4 lead over the Orioles. Gunsel with it. Gunsel will give it now to Gronstall. Gronstall inside to Wheaton. His shot no good. Rebound to Ewing. Ewing will give the ball now to Wick. There's a nice drive there. The shot up no good there. That was taken by number 32 for Benzie Central. We'll get his name for you here in just a second, folks. There's an Oriole pass picked off, and with it is Westcott for Benzie. His shot no good, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. 32, folks, is Logan Hewitt for Benzie. At the line is number 2, Christian Westcott. His first free throw is no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 44, Gabe Gomez. Also checking in, 32, Micah Spunner. I'm sorry, that's Micah Spunner. You'd think after the complete season I would get that pronunciation correct. And one free throw is made there by Christian Westcott. Orioles down 6-4. 5:10 to go in this opening quarter. Benzie Central basketball. Nolan Bretsky. He'll give it now to Hewitt. Hewitt back to Bretsky. There's a steal. Spunner has it for the Orioles. He loses the ball, and it will remain with the Orioles. 4:50 to go, opening quarter. Benzie Central 6, Ludington 4. Ball batted out of bounds right there. Had a nice chat with Benzie Central varsity coach Josh Crocker. Really good guy. Son-in-law of Ludington's Dan Neal. It's 4:39 to go in the opening quarter. Benzie Central 6, Ludington 4. Foul called on the Huskies, number 4, Jaden Ewing. Pass picked off there. Ewing picks it off for the Huskies, and he will get sandwiched there between a couple of Orioles. Ball blocked away. Now the ball is kicked there by Jonah Peterson, and it'll be Benzie Central basketball. .429 to go, opening quarter. Benzie Central 6, Ludington 4, boys JV basketball action. Thursday night basketball from Benzonia. Shot was missed by Westcott. He'll get the ball now over to Hewitt. Hewitt on the drive now, he'll kick it back. Three-pointer up, no good there by Carson Case. And now Gronstall has it for the Orioles. He'll outlet it to Jonah Peterson. Peterson now. Gunsel, nice pass to Gomez. His shot no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 4, Jaden Ewing. Ewing will get it to Logan Hewitt. Hewitt now. Bretsky. Bretsky shot on the way, no good. He follows up his miss. Now he'll give it to Westcott. His shot no good. Gomez with the rebound for the Orioles. He'll outlet it now to Gronstall. Gronstall, Jonah Peterson. Shot blocked. Peterson fighting to get it back. He will get it back. Now he'll give it up to Spunner, to Gronstall. Gronstal got bodied right there, and now a foul will be called. He was getting body checked right there. Foul called on Logan Hewitt. Dom Wheaton back into the Oriole lineup. He'll replace Gabe Gomez. Orioles inbound the ball, and with it is Benjamin Gronstal. Gronstal, nice move to the hoop, up no good, ball out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Orioles. 3:04 to go in the opening quarter. Huskies 6, Orioles 4. Christian Westcott will get the ball in. Nolan Bretsky. Bretsky guarded there by Jonah Peterson. With it now, Logan Hewitt. His shot no good. Rebound to Spunner. Spunner will give it up to Gronstal. Gronstal, nice move. But he's going to be fouled. And foul called on the Huskies. Ludington will get the ball into Wheaton. He'll lose it, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Benzie Central basketball. Alex Smith, Caleb Benz, Max Flannery check into the Oriole lineup. 2:42 to go in the opening quarter. Benzie Central 6, Ludington 4. Bretsky with it. Now to Carson Case. Case over to Christian Westcott. Shot up, no good. Alex Smith with the rebound. Smith will give it now to Max Flannery. Flannery over to Alex Smith. Smith now to Benjamin Peter. Oh, no, that's Jonah Peterson. Dom Wheaton with it now. Wheaton, nice bounce pass. Oh, with authority. Dom Wheaton. That ball was going at about Mach 3 there, and it got to Jonah Peterson, who gets the basket, and we got a tie game here, 6 apiece. Benzie back the other way, no good. Strong rebound to Alex Smith. And here come the Orioles. There's a shot up and in. I think that was Max Flannery right there. I just looked up and I just saw the ball swishing through the net right there. We'll give Flannery the three-pointer. We have a timeout on the floor. Ludington 9, Benzie Central 6, 1:25 to go in the opening quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. So we are going to give some love to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. But if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Back to action here at Benzie Central High School. Ludington 9, Benzie Central 6. And there's a shot way off the mark there by the Huskies. Interesting, it was actually put back into play by Jaden Ewing, but the Orioles come up with it. Now going down is Caleb Benz. And also going down to the floor is the Orioles number 10, Max Flannery. Some pretty physical basketball being played here in this JV boys game. Caleb Benz with it now. Benz, nice move in the lane. He'll kick it to Alex Smith. Smith now to Peterson. Jonah Peterson, Caleb Benz. Ball deflected, and Benzie has it. 40 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ludington 9, Benzie Central 6. I would think tonight's varsity game should be an absolute track meet. There's a shot put up, no good there. It was put up by Benzie's 32, Logan Hewitt. And now with it for the Orioles, number 20, Jonah Peterson. Peterson to Alex Smith. They'll swing it now. Max Flannery. Alex Smith. Over to Jonah Peterson. Peterson now to Flannery. Flannery, ball deflected. Alex Smith, good job coming up with it. No good. And there's the buzzer. And at the end of one from Benzonia, your score. Boys JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 9, the Benzie Central Huskies 6. Back in 60 seconds here on the Orioles Sports Network.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Benzie Central. We've begun play here in the second quarter. Ludington leads 9-6. Benzie Central with the basketball. Ball's deflected right there. Coming up with it, Jonah Peterson. Peterson now will bring the ball up for the Orioles. He'll take the shot. What a move! And the basket there by Jonah Peterson as he split a couple of Benzie Central defenders right there, and he gets the basket. He's got 4 points in this first half. With the ball for the Huskies, number 12, Nolan Bretsky. Now there's a steal. Caleb Benz on the steal. Shot is up, no good, but he's hacked, and he'll shoot 2. At the line, Caleb Benz. Ludington up 11-6. 7:18 to go in the opening half. Boys JV basketball action. Ben's first shot is good. Six-point Oriole lead, 12-6. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 32, Micah Spunner. So you got Spunner out there with Alex Smith, Caleb Benz, Benjamin Gronstall, and Cam Gunsel. Gunsel wearing jersey number 21 tonight. Second free throw also good by Caleb Benz. Orioles 13, Benzie Central 6. On the drive there for the Huskies, number 12, Nolan Bretsky. Bretsky still with a nice move, and he'll get the basket. Orioles up 13-8. Gronstall on the way to the basket. He's fouled. Six-team foul on Benzie Central. Gronstall will get the ball in. Just gets it in before the 5-second violation. Gunsel with it now. Gunsel will give it to Gronstall. Gronstall, nice pass to Alex Smith. Ball deflected. It goes out of bounds. Thank you. Big thank you to Assistant Coach Jamie Sykon. Boy, I can use that. Thank you very much. That makes it a lot nicer. All right, there's a shot, a three-pointer there. Right there, sisters. Alex Smith nails the three-pointer. Orioles are up 16-8. And now a pass sails through the hands of Benzie Central's number 42. And I believe that was Christian Westcott. We have a timeout on the floor. It is a full timeout, and we'll step aside. Ludington 16, Benzie Central 8. You are watching the Orioles Sports Network.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Ludington 16, Benzie Central 8. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. Back to action here. Ludington with the basketball. Gunsel will give it now to Spunner. Spunner to Benz, now to Alex Smith. They'll swing it to Gunsel. Gunsel will give it to Spunner. Now the pass goes out of bounds and it'll be turned over to Benzie Central. Ludington 16, Benzie Central 8, 6:17 to go in the second quarter. Max Flannery checks back into the Oriole lineup. With the ball for the Huskies, number 12. That's Nolan Bretsky. Bretsky now. He'll give it to Ethan Chandler. Back to Bretsky. Bretsky guarded there by Alex Smith. There's a nice steal there by Micah Spunner. Spunner will give it now to Gunsel. He'll swing it. Three-pointer off the mark there by Gronstall. Rebound, however, to Caleb Bent. No, that was Max Flannery. Gronstall, another three, no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 2, and that's Christian Westcott. Westcott will get the ball ahead now. A steal. Gunsel for 2. Cam Gunsel had thoughts of going for the dunk right there. He did sky pretty high right there. Don't think he would have got the dunk, though. Needs to grow another half of an inch or an inch, I would say. I'm sure he can. I've heard he's been able to in practice. There's a three-pointer by Benzie off the mark. The Orioles are up 18-8, 10-point lead. And with the ball for Benzie Central, for the Orioles, is Max Flannery. His shot blocked. Alex Smith gets it, though. Gronstall for 3. Good. Benjamin Gronstall knocks down the 3 and tickles the twines. And the Orioles now up 21-8. 4:43 to go in the opening half. Benzie Central on the attack. Jaden Ewing with the basketball. Ewing to Westcott. Now over to Bretsky. Westcott. Ball deflected there. And Benzie does get it back, however. Ethan Chandler with it. They'll work it down inside. Shot up, no good. Overlaid there by Jaden Ewing. Max Flannery has it now for the Orioles. Flannery will give it up to Gronstall. Gronstall shot blocked, but he's also fouled, and he will shoot 2. Orioles outscored the Huskies 9-6 in the opening quarter. Benjamin Gronstall at the free throw line. The first shot is good. Dom Wheaton returns to the Oriole lineup, as does number 12, Jonah Sweet. Sweet is a sophomore. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 2, Christian Westcott. Westcott will give it to his teammate Nolan Bretsky. Bretsky now to Chandler. He'll give it back to Westcott. Westcott guarded there by Jonah Sweet. Beautiful new floor here at Benzie Central. It's one of the first games being played on this floor too, from what I'm hearing from the Benzie Central fans and folks here. Gronstall will take a seat on the bench. Jonah Peterson returns to the Oriole lineup. Ball deflected, and coming up with it for the Orioles, going Max Flannery. His pass will sail out of bounds, and it will be Benzie Central basketball. Some rough and tumble action going on right now here. Orioles up 22-8, 3:37 to go in the opening half. Bretsky. Have a foul called on the Orioles, and it's called on number 12. That's Jonas Sweet. Timeout, Benzie Central. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington 22, Benzie Central 8, boys JV basketball action. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back, folks, to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. If you're wondering why you're hearing lots of bumps and all kinds of weird noises behind us, Benzie Central's having a youth wrestling practice right behind us here. We are up in the weight room area, and that's what's going on behind us. In front of us, we got some basketball action. Ludington up 22-8, and they have the basketball. Jonah Peterson with it right now. Peterson will give it to Flannery. Flannery in the lane. Now he'll dish it to Peterson. He loses it. And coming up with it for the Huskies is number 12, and that's Nolan Bretsky. Bretsky. And he'll give it up to number 10. Oh, he went into the mat pretty hard. And 10, I believe that's Ryan Van Portfleet. And Ludington now on the attack with 2:38 to go in the opening half. Gunsel has it. Nice move by Cam Gunsel. His pass. Tried to get that ball to Big Dom Wheaton. And it goes out of bounds. Benzie Central basketball, 2:31 to go in this first half. We had a rather unique location last night at Reed City for the girls' district game, but I think this one might take the cake here tonight here at Benzie. And there's a basket by the Huskies, and scoring at number 42, Ethan Chandler. Ludington up 22-10. I would say these kids are probably, what age do you think they are? There's a steal by Benzie Central. These kids are probably what, age 5 and up? Yeah. Ludington now on the, and Gunsel gets hammered and he'll shoot two. Orioles up 22-10. 1:48 left in the opening half. Cam Gunsel at the free throw line for Ludington. First shot, good. 5 points for Cam Gunsel in this first half. Gabe Gomez back into the Oriole lineup. Also, Caleb Benz back into the lineup. They join Peterson, Spunner, and Gunsel on the court. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 4. And that was Jaden Ewing. Ludington 23, Benzie Central 10. Husky basketball. Ball deflected out of bounds. Their last touch by Gabe Gomez. Huskies will get the ball in. Shot up, no good there by Jaden Ewing. And here comes Caleb Benz for the Orioles. He'll swing it now. Spunner to Gomez. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Benzie Central. 1:18 left in the second quarter. Orioles up 23-10. Benzie Central basketball. Last touch there by the Orioles. Deflected. There's a steal by the Orioles. Peterson, good, and he's fouled. Steal there by the Orioles. Jonah Peterson gets the basket, and he's hacked, and he will shoot one. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Ewing. And here comes Benzie Central now. Huskies moving the ball around. Very short staff. There's a steal. Peterson, good. Jonah Peterson with the steal and the basket. Ludington now up 27-10. 38 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington's varsity boys' last regular season game tonight. Three-point shot, no good there by Westcott. And they start district play on Monday at Big Rapids against Big Rapids. There's a steal by the Orioles. Smith has it with 16 seconds to go. Benz now, and a three-pointer up, no good there. That was Spunner with the shot. Smith has it, 8 seconds to go. Smith loses it, and the Huskies have it. 4 seconds left in the opening half. 2 seconds. There's a shot at the buzzer. Good! A three-pointer by Benzie Central's Christian Westcott. And your score at the half here from Benzonia, from Benzie Central High School. The Ludington Orioles 27. The Benzie Central Huskies 13. Back in 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you.
That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Habman, the Orioles Sports Network with you. Ludington 27, Benzie Central 13. Boys JV basketball action. And we want to thank our halftime show sponsor, and that is Safe Harbor Credit Union. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. And right now we like to take a look at the rankings in boys basketball, Division II. And it's going to be an interesting district next week at Big Rapids. That's going to be the district number 35. Got the Hart Pirates ranked number 7 in Division II. They're 21-0 right now. 10th ranked Big Rapids, they're 18-2. I think the Cardinals might have moved to 19-2. Let me double check that, folks. Big Rapids, no, 18-2 at last check. Hart was 21-0 last check. Cadillac 17-4. Ludington 19-2. Then you also have Reed City at 12-9 and Remus Chippewa Hills at 10-11. So you've got 2 ranked teams in that tournament, and that's Hart and Big Rapids. And then you got 2 teams receiving votes, and that is Ludington and Cadillac. Again, the Ludington Orioles, they'll start things off against the Big Rapids Cardinals on Monday. Tonight's games are being brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Pure Marquette Builders, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer, Benedict's Auto Center, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Restaurant, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee's Insurance, Urca Auto Center, and Ludington Chiropractic, and Dr. Mark Yeck. We'd like to send out an OSN Bravo Zulu salute to Mason County Eastern's Clay Shoup, who the other night scored his 1,000th career point. And like Ludington's David Sunshine Schillinger, Clay Shoup is also a junior. So congratulations in order for Mason County Central's Clay Shoup joining the 1,000-point club. Again, this halftime show being brought to you by Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Thanks are in store as well for Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. We're going to step aside now. We'll return in 60 seconds with more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on the Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We feature craft cocktails, an extensive wine selection, and a seasonal changing menu that highlights what the Great Lakes have to offer. Guests rave about our hand-battered fish and chips made with fresh walleye, and you definitely want to try our Crown and Cork burger made with 2 USDA prime Angus beef patties, topped with a tangy sauce on a homemade brioche bun. But if it's comfort food you want, I have to recommend our creamy Alfredo. It's taken months for our chefs to perfect its rich and buttery sauce, but I think you will agree it was worth the wait. And parents, take a night off and actually bring your entire family. We have an interactive play area and a kids-approved menu. We are closed for the season, reopening in April. To stay up to date on what we are doing to enhance the experience for next year, follow us on Facebook or check our website at crownandcork.com. We look forward to serving you again very soon.
Welcome back, O's fans. Nice article in today's Ludington Daily News by David Bosick entitled, "Been a While Since Hart Boys Bumped Up Class." I remember going through my mom and dad's yearbooks, and my mom, a 1963 graduate of LHS. She's going to kill me for telling you folks that. My dad, a 1958 graduate of Ludington High School. And I remember looking in their yearbooks and seeing that Hart was in Ludington's district back in the 60s. I think it was up through the mid-60s that Hart was playing in the Class B districts along with the Ludington Orioles. But a really nice article, again, by David Bosick. If you haven't seen today's Ludington Daily News, check it out, folks. And again, congratulations to Coach Thad Shank and his boys team on being, the worst they can do, folks, is having a share of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division Championship, all depending on what Whitehall does tonight against Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington on top here, boys JV basketball action, 27-13 at the half. The Orioles outscored the Huskies 18-7 in that second quarter after outscoring them 9-6 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring for the Orioles, 4 points for Benjamin Gronstall, 3 for Max Flannery, 5 for Cam Gunsel, 8 points for Jonah Peterson, 3 for Alex Smith, 2 for Caleb Benz, and 2 for Big Dom Wheaton. Both teams coming to their bench right now, getting last-minute instructions as play is about to begin here in the third quarter. And we also want to send kudos to Coach Dante, the Microwave Vela, and his freshman Ludington team. They win their game here against Benzie Central Huskies by the score of 71-45. So a very good season for Coach Vela and his boys. I want to say that the freshman team finished their year at 18-4. I could be a little off on that, though, but I know that the team had at least 17 victories. We'll just say they were 18-4 right now, but a tremendous year for the boys freshman team and Coach Dante Vela. Okay, we're about to start play here in this third quarter. Ludington leads 27-13. And the Orioles on the attack. Shot put up there, no good. That shot was put up by Benzie's number 54. And that was Cole Slagle, who's checked into the lineup. Now with it, number 24, and that's Bodie Hines. Hines now will give it to, actually that was Hines that took the shot. No good, but he gets his own rebound. Westcott with it now. And there's a steal by Cam Gunsel. Gunsel's got clear sailing, and he gets the basket. Cam Gunsel with the steal and the basket. He's got 7 points in the ball game. Ludington up 29-13. 7:01 to go in the third quarter. Huskies on the attack. There's a shot and the basket, and the foul is on Dom Wheaton, scoring the basket for Benzie Central, number 24, Bodie Hines. (29-15), the Orioles with the lead. Shot is no good. Rebound to Gunsel. Gunsel still with it now, and his pass sails out of bounds. He was trying to get that ball to Big Dom Wheaton. Here come the Huskies, and that pass goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. 6:41 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 29-15. Make sure you stay tuned to the halftime show for the boys varsity game tonight. The Indian Summer Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight will be Chris Speedy Lopez. Had a fun interview with Speedy the other day. Huskies on the attack. Pass is intercepted right there, and here's Gunsel with it. Gunsel will give it now to Wheaton in the paint. His pass picked off, and coming away with it, Bodie Hines. Hines still with the ball. Hines guarded there by Alex Smith. And now with it, Christian Westcott. Westcott, Cole Slagle. Hines, shot up, no good. Rebound to Caleb Benz. 5:49 to go in the third quarter. Benz all the way with it, no good. Ball picked up there by the Huskies, number 12, and that's Nolan Bretsky. There's a shot attempt there by number 4, and that was Jaden Ewing. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will remain with Benzie Central. 5:33 to go. Third quarter, Ludington up 29-15. Bodie Hines, shot good. Hines with a three-pointer. Ludington now leads 29-18. Gunsel with it for the Orioles. Nice pass to Wheaton. His shot no good, but he's hacked, and he'll shoot 2. We'd like to thank Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local source with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Wheaton's first free throw, no good. LP&G, the local source for all of your projects. They are proud to support Ludington Oriole sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Wheaton's second attempt is up and no good. Rebound fought for, goes out of bounds. It will remain with the Orioles. Hey folks, McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group. There's a shot up and in by Gunsel. And the Orioles now lead 31-18. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic. And Dr. Mark, call 845-5000. There's a three-pointer there for the Huskies. Ludington now leads 31-21. 4:52 left in the third quarter. Gomez's shot is blocked out of bounds. It will remain with the Orioles. 4:48 to go in the third quarter. Gronstal, nice pass. Basket to Gomez. Assist to Gronstal. Ludington 33, Benzie Central 21. Here's a steal. Gomez with it. Now he'll give it to Jonah Peterson. He'll swing it to Spunner. His shot no good. Rebound Gunsel. Gunsel now to Gronstal. And we're going to have a foul called on the Huskies. And it's going to be called on number 32. That's Logan Hewitt. Gronstal will get the ball in now to Peterson. Peterson back to Gronstal. They'll swing it. Spunner now to Gunsel. Gunsel, nice move, and he gets the basket. Oh, sweet move there by Cam Gunsel, and he gets the hoop. Ludington 35, Benzie Central 21. There's a drive, shot up, no good by Benzie Central's number 12. That was Nolan Bretsky, and here come the Orioles again. Gronstall for three, no good. Rebound, Benzie Central. Kind of a sad night for the Oriole Sports Network tonight. It's our final regular season live stream. It's the last game that you'll be seeing video, as Monday, just as we did last night, it's just audio when it comes time for the state tournament. That's due to MHSAA regulations, folks. So Monday, and then for however long the Ludington Orioles can keep winning, we'll be bringing you the games, but they'll be on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, but it'll be audio only. So enjoy this last video you get tonight, folks, until next football season. Or I should say when the fall rolls around. Okay, back to action here. Ludington up 35-21, 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Coming away with it, Micah Spunner. He'll outlet it now to Gronstall. Gronstall, nice pass ahead to Peterson, who gets the basket and a timeout. Ludington. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington 37, Benzie Central 21. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors.
Welcome back to Benzie Central. Ludington 37, Benzie Central 21. 3:04 to go in the third quarter. Boys JV basketball action. Benzie Central with the basketball. Bodie Hines has it. Cam Gunsel almost had himself a steal there. Ball's triggered in by Hines. He'll get it in now to Bretsky. Hines now over to Cole Slagle. Now with the ball, Christian Westcott. Three-pointer up, in and out, no good. Rebound. Third try there by Westcott, no good. Benzie Central still with the basketball, however. Three-pointer up and off the mark there by Westcott. Out of bounds, it will be Ludington basketball. Max Flannery has it for Ludington. He wears jersey number 10. Flannery to Gunsel. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Spunner will give it up now to Jonah Peterson. His pass deflected. Gunsel ends up with it. Trying to get that ball there to Gomez. Now he was trying to get it to Spunner, and it's picked off there by Christian Westcott. Westcott now to Bretsky. He'll give it to Hines. Hines now to Slagle. Back to Hines. His drive, shot up, no good. Rebound to Micah Spunner. Spunner still with it. He'll dish it now to Max Flannery. Flannery over to Gunsel in the lane. Back to Flannery. Now to Gunsel. Drives baseline. He'll kick it back over to Peterson. Now to Spunner. Three-pointer. Good! Micah Spunner drains the three, tickles the twines, nothing but net. Say what you will, it's 3 points. Ludington up 40-21. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here, give some love to some of our awesome sponsors, beginning with McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. McGee Insurance provides quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic. Call 845-5000. And also Crown and Cork, located at 502 West Loomis, across from the Ludington Marina. Crown and Cork, reopening in April. Be the third year under Linda and Brian Matson. Great job, proprietors of the former PM Steamers, and looking forward to them reopening in April. That's Crown and Cork, 502 West Loomis. Ludington now gets the rebound, and here come the Orioles. Orioles up 40-21. Max Flannery will trigger the ball in. A little too much on his pass. It's intercepted there. And I'm giving the tablet right there to Julia Havman, our OSN camera woman, who's keeping me in line tonight with his technology. Caleb Benz, his shot, good! Three-pointer for Caleb Benz. And the Orioles now out 43-21 as Benz gets the three. Shot put up by Benzie Central, no good. And here comes the Orioles. Max Flannery. He'll get the ball ahead to Alex Smith. Flannery still with it. Now he loses his footing, and a traveling violation on the Orioles. 3.5 seconds remain in the third quarter. Ball's inbounded. 2 seconds. They'll get a destination shot off, or a desperation, not a destination. I guess the destination was the fact that it was a desperation shot right there. It's short, and at the end of 3, your score, the Ludington Orioles 43, the Benzie Central Huskies 21. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your...
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. We've begun play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington up 43-21. The Orioles outscored the Huskies 16-8 in that third quarter after leading 27-13 at the half. Caleb Benz with the ball now for Ludington. Benzie started off this fourth quarter with the basketball, but the Orioles defense was able to induce a steal right there and get a turnover, and now Ludington on the attack. Peterson now, he'll give the ball to Wheaton. Wheaton in the paint, shot is up and blocked partially. And here comes Benzie Central. Now a foul called on Jonah Peterson. Cam Gunsel, Benjamin Gronstall, Micah Spunner all return to the Oriole lineup. And taking a seat on the bench will be Jonah Peterson, Max Flannery, and Big Dom Wheaton. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. There's a steal by the Orioles. Benz on the steal, ahead to Gunsel, and he'll get the basket. Cam Gunsel put that ball up there and just had enough to roll over and give the Orioles a 45-21 lead. Benzie Central, there's a basket for the Huskies. 45-23. Hey folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Spunner at the free throw line for the Orioles. First shot is no good. Second shot up and in. Spunner gets 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 4 points in the game. The Orioles up 46-23. Huskies on the attack. There's a shot up and in for Benzie Central. Scoring that basket, Tyler Brooks. Ludington gets a basket on the other end. There's a steal by Gunsel. He'll give it now to Benz. Gronstal, shot up and good. 3-pointer for Benjamin Gronstal. He kissed it off the glass. And the Orioles are up 51-25. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will stay here. And we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Any interesting shout-outs or chime-ins? All right, Sue Smith, let's go Orioles. Go Alex. Jill Sweet says go O's. Georgia Makowicki, go Orioles. Kelly Van Houten says Kelly, Jeff, and Jim watching from Hastings. Let's go O's, let's go Alex. Marcia Kelly, you got it O's. Rachel Benz, let's go O's. Go number 30, Kayla Benz. And Marcia Kelly says, I'm here cheering for you. Number 11, Dom Wheaton. All right, the Orioles just scored, and they lead 53-25 now. I think we're, 53-25, Ludington up. .5:30 to go in the game. Alex Smith will inbound the ball to Benjamin Gronstal. Cam Gunsel with it now. Gunsel over to Benz. Benz now to Alex Smith. He'll take the jumper. That's short. And coming away with it is the Benzie Central Huskies. There's a shot up, no good. That was one of the biggest jump steps I've ever seen in my life right there. That player from Benzie Central, he's probably pretty good on the boys track team in the spring. I would say he's probably a pretty good long jumper. 5 minutes to go in the game. Ludington up 53-25. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Jonah Peterson, Max Flannery, Dom Wheaton, Jonah Sweet, and Cam Gunsel. Gunsel with it now. He'll give it to Flannery, to Wheaton. Wheaton, shot is, I don't think they're going to give him the bucket here. Let's see here. Nope, it was, foul was before the shot. Pass is deflected there by the Huskies out of bounds. It will be Benzie Central basketball. .441 left in the game. Ludington up 53-25. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Noah Lehman after the conclusion of the game on the Smith and Eddy post-game show. There's a drive, in and out, no good. Rebound, no good, but a foul called, and going to the free throw line for the Huskies will be number 20, Wyatt Van Portfleet. Free throw is up and no good by Van Portfleet. Second attempt, no good. Ludington will get the ball with 4:28 to go. They lead 53-25. Flannery, he'll give it now to Gunsel, to Sweet, to Peterson. Jonah Peterson, Cam Gunsel. Gunsel now to Flannery, and Flannery took a bit of a body shot right there. Looked like a forearm shiver. (53-25). Ludington with the lead. 4:13 to go in the game. Flannery will trigger the ball in to Sweet. Now back to Gunsel. Gunsel getting bodied there by Van Portfleet, and boy, they're really going at it there for a second. Gunsel and Van Portfleet. Gunsel will trigger it in now. The foul is called on Benzie. Wheaton with it. Wheaton gets the ball stripped. Now he gets it back. Wheaton shot up and short. And here come the Huskies. Christian Westcott, his shot no good. Rebound to Jonah Peterson. Peterson now over to Max Flannery. Flannery, Peterson, tried to get the ball to Wheaton now, and we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles, Dom Wheaton. .330 left in the game. Ludington 53, Benzie Central 25. Ludington led at the end of one, 9-6. They were up 27-13 at the half. They led 43-21 at the end of three. Getting set to check into the Oriole lineup, Lincoln Patterson, along with Alex Smith and Noah Lohman. Foul called on the Orioles number 11, Dom Wheaton. Also checking into the Oriole lineup will be number 30, Caleb Benz. So you got Benz out there right now along with Patterson, Lohman, Smith, and Benz. 3:04 to go in the game. Orioles up 53-25. Ball deflected, fought for, and it'll go out of bounds. Good hustle there by Jonas Sweet. Three-point attempt up and good. That's number 2, Christian Westcott for the Benzie Central Huskies. Orioles up 53-28. Three-pointer up, no good there by Lohman. And here come the Huskies. Nolan Bretsky, shot no good. Put on a nice dribbling display there. And here comes Caleb Benz for Ludington. He'll give it now to Smith. Smith, Lincoln Patterson. Nice pass there from Lincoln Patterson. He'll get the assist. Alex Smith will get the basket. Evan McKinley has joined us here. He'll be doing the color commentary for the varsity game along with me tonight. Here from Benzie Central, we have a timeout on the floor. Ludington 55, Benzie Central 28. We'd like to thank Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, See Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Also, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family-owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Ludington 55, Benzie Central 28. New gym floor here at Benzie Central. It's a beautiful floor, and they're doing some other renovations here in the gym as well. Benzie Central with the basketball, 1:54 left in the game. Nolan Bretsky has it. Well, swinging around, and now Westcott. Westcott will give it back to Bretsky. Bretsky still on the dribble drive. His shot is up, no good. Put back up, no good by Jaden Ewing. And Jonas Sweet has it for the Orioles. Sweet now to Lohman. Lohman will give the ball to Spunner, who's checked back into the Oriole lineup. Patterson, good! Nice move there by Lincoln Patterson, and he gets the basket. Orioles are up 57-28. Bretsky with the ball for the Huskies. He's being guarded there by Lohman. Now a foul will be called on the Orioles' Noah Lohman. .50 seconds remain in this game. For Benzie Central, number 55, Winston Zielstra will report into the game. He is a sophomore. Free throw is up and in by the Huskies' number 12, Nolan Bretsky. Second attempt by Bretsky is up and good. So he gets both free throws. 57-30. Orioles on the attack. The shot is no good there by Spunner. 38 seconds remain. Benzie Central with the basketball. Winston Zielstra has it. He'll give it now to Christian Westcott. There's a steal by the Orioles. And shot is overlaid right there. 5 seconds to go in the game. Ludington will let it run out, and your final score in boys JV basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 57, the Benzie Central Huskies 30. And we're going.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Final in boys JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles win by the score of 57-30. The Orioles outscored the Huskies 14-9 in that fourth quarter. They outscored them 16-8 in the third, 18-7 in the second, 9-6 in the first. Ludington led 43-21 at the end of three. They were up 27-13 at the half. Scoring tonight for the Orioles, 7 for Benjamin Gronstall, 3 for Max Flannery, 16 for Cam Gunsel, 10 for Jonah Peterson, 2 for Lincoln Patterson, 5 for Alex Smith, 5 for Caleb Benz, 4 for Micah Spunner, 2 for Dom Wheaton, and 2 for Gabe Gomez. So Coach Noah Lehman, who will be up here momentarily, his Orioles win by the score of 57-30. Freshman action tonight. Ludington wins by the score of 71-45. And joining me now, Evan McKinley. Evan, long time no see. We haven't done a game in a long time.
Been 24 hours, Scoop.
Has it been 24?
It's coming in on 24, but
yeah.
It's a couple of good nights to be in the gym on the OSN, and pretty soon 102.7. So
now you played the last time we talked about it. Did you ever play in Reed City?
I never played in Reed City. No.
So when you played varsity basketball for the Orioles, they never played. But you played in this gym.
You never
played here either.
I never played here either.
How did you miss Benzie Central and Reed City? I know there's been some Ludington teams who have played in those gyms. Your team must have just missed out.
I guess so. I've been here a few times. I had some family that went to Benzie, so I've been here a few times. This new floor looks good.
It's really nice. They're doing a lot of renovation here. And of course, Benzie Central, they do have somewhat of a connection with Ludington. Josh Crocker, the head coach, great guy. He is Ludington's Dan Neal's son-in-law.
Okay.
So, yep. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. I was talking a bit earlier, Evan, about a great article by Dave Bosick in today's Ludington Daily News, talking about the Hart Pirates being bumped up a class in boys basketball. And, a lot of people have been coming up to me. I've been running into people out all over Ludington. They said, Scoop, why is Hart playing Ludington in Division II, but in Division III, the Hart girls are, they're in Division III.
Right.
So the question is answered right there. It's by the way the teams were divided. There are more boys basketball teams. And I think you and I talked about this last night a little bit too. So
Yeah, I don't know, how that all works out. Other than the way that the teams fall and how many boys teams and girls teams. But I think Hart's probably going to be a little bit unfortunate with the district that they're in. Granted, Big Rapids, Ludington, and Cadillac could be a little bit unfortunate because, whoever plays their best basketball next week is going to make it out, and they have a chance to make a run, that's for sure.
We looked at that. You and I talked about it a bit last night. Hart going into this week, their final game, they're 21-0 on the year. Cadillac probably going to finish year 18-4. They're 17 and got one game left. Ludington 19-2, their final game tonight. Big Rapids 18-2. You got Reed City 12-9 and Chip Hills at 10-11. Hart and Big Rapids both ranked in the top 10 in Division II. Ludington and Cadillac both receiving honorable mention, or receiving votes, I should say. So it's going to be one heck of a draw. Ludington and Big Rapids did not receive a favorable draw. And Hart was the number one seed. And they will face the winner of Ludington Big Rapids, or Cadillac is a 2 seed. They get the winner of the Chip Hills and Reed City game. So you figure, you got Ludington Big Rapids. Well, we didn't get a good draw. Coach Shank says it is what it is. We're going to take it one game at a time, and they'll be up for the challenge. But you still look at it and you say, wow, Hart's looking like, we're going to get the winner of Ludington and Big Rapids. So your thoughts on that, Evan?
Hearts, they played heck of a season. Coach Bronsma moved up to Hart from Orchard View.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, he was
Great
coaching
guy.
at Orchard View. Great guy. Really good coach. Coach Shank always had respect for him and the game plans that he put together.
And his father-in-law is Russ Doan, another great guy who helps him. He's an assistant coach there at Hart.
But yeah, he's built a heck of a ball program there at Hart, so I think it'll be interesting to see next week.
While we wait for Coach Noah Lehman to come on up, let's congratulate Coach Shank and his boys on they're at least going to be co-champions of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division in their first year in the conference, depending on what Whitehall does tonight against Muskegon Orchard View. And both of you were saying last night, probably going to be Whitehall. It would be a monumental upset if Muskegon Orchard View could defeat Whitehall tonight. So looks like Ludington probably, more than likely, will be sharing the WMC Lakes with Whitehall.
Hey, it's March Madness. Scoop, anything can happen this time of the year.
That's true.
But if I had to take a guess at who's going to win that game tonight, I have to put my money on Whitehall.
And a nice photo of our team in the paper today with the banner saying Ludington 2023 West Michigan Conference Lakes Division champions. In the photo, I think Coach Shank may have taken that photo. Same one he sent that we have up on the Oriole Sports Network page as well. So let's give some kudos as well to Mason County Eastern's Clay Shoup. I hope I'm pronouncing right. You got the Shoups and you got the Shalps, who went over 1,000 points the other night for his career. And like our David Sunshine Schillinger, Clay Shoup, also a junior.
Yeah, that's a heck of a basketball career. That's through 3 years.
Yeah.
Plus, he's still playing in districts. So, that's heck of an accomplishment.
3 players this year from Mason County have went over 1,000. Our David Sunshine Schillinger, who going into tonight's game is at 1,078 career points. He's 14 points away from Gabe Rivera and going to 6th place on the Orioles all-time list. Then earlier in the year, Will Shy of Mason County Central went over 1,000. He's a senior. And the most recent, Clay Shoup. That's neat.
That is really neat. That's something I probably didn't come close to in my my high school career. But these kids are good basketball players, and the best part is they play more than basketball. I think.
Yeah.
They're not just strictly basketball; they're playing other sports too.
Well, as we wait for Coach Noah Lehman to come on up, we'd like to pass along that last night we did have some OSN technical difficulties, but a big thank you. And I meant to say this last night after we went off the air. Huge thank you to both Braden Kronline, who was working at Sticks last night, and Julia Habman, our technical engineer last night. She's our camera woman tonight. She was in contact, texting with Braden, talking with him on the phone, and also the WMOM, the 102.7 WMOM station manager, the owner, Chris Nicholas. Julia was texting with him and online with him. So a huge thank you to both Chris Nicholas and also to Braden Kronline. They got us up and running last night in the second quarter on the Oriole Sports Network. And we did we were up on 102.7 WMOM with the tip-off of the girls' district game last night. But nice job there. As Braden was saying, Reed City has a pretty strong firewall in their school last night. So we had some connection issues there with the Oriole Sports Network, but great job by Julia. She never panicked and showed great poise last night, and just wanted to commend Julia Habman, Braden Kronline, and Chris Nicholas for getting us up on the air on the Oriole Sports Network last night. As we wait for Coach Lehman, we're going to step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the Oriole Sports Network during the Smith & Eddy post-game show. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top-quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Coach Noah Lehman not making it up here tonight, so that's okay. That happens at times. What we're going to do, folks, is we're going to wrap up with the Smith and Eddy post-game show right now. And when we come back, we will have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming at you here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Ludington High School Sports is on the air on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the House of Flavors Manufacturing, Pierre Marquette Builders, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Indian Summer, Lundquist Furniture, as well as McGee Insurance, Ludington Paint and Glass, Crown and Cork Restaurants, Benedict's Auto Center, as well as Ludington Chiropractic and Urca Auto Center. Now, let's go to the court and the broadcast booth with Todd Scoop Hansen on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to Oriole boys varsity basketball action here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Evan McKinley doing the color commentary, Julia Habman, the Oriole Sports Network camera woman, and Braden Kronlein, OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. The boys freshman team winning tonight by the score of 71-45. Ludington JV team winning 57-30, and now we're hoping for our boys varsity team to complete the trifecta and move to 20-2 on the year. They come into this game 19-2, 11-1, no less than a co-championship in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. They could get it outright if Orchard View can upset Whitehall tonight. That's going to be a huge upset. We were talking about that earlier, Braden. I'm sorry, Evan. Braden's over here to my left. Okay, and hopefully our Orioles can do it. It's our last game that we'll be live streaming on the Oriole Sports Network. As Monday when we start with the tournament, that will be all audio, as that's MHSAA regulations. Benzie Central comes into this game tonight a record of 11-8 overall, 10-3 in the Northwest Conference. We would like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Earlier, I talked with Oriole head coach Thad Shank. Here's what he had to say about tonight's ball game. Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Thad Shank. Coach, your team playing their final regular season game. They go into the game at 19-2, 11-1, at least a co-championship with Whitehall, depending on what Whitehall does tonight against Muskegon Orchard View. And you're taking on the Benzie Central Huskies, a team that is 11-8 on the year and 10-3 in the Northwest Conference. Should be a pretty good ball game tonight.
Well, I mean, you want a good game before the district tournament starts to kind of prepare you for that. Benzie, they were a really, really good basketball team last year. I mean, they graduated a lot of seniors, but Jackson Childers is back from that team, and he's as explosive an athlete as we see. Really can put the ball on the floor, get to the rims, just explosive athlete. We'll have to try to slow him down a little bit, and it'll be a decent test for us tonight, I think.
You get, as I said, the Huskies tonight. Normally a team that you play in the districts, as well as, of course, Manistee, but Manistee and Benzie both Division III this year, and instead Hart comes up to Division II, and Remus Chippewa Hills is in your district.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a flip. I mean, it's with the season that Hart's had, it's made it even more competitive district than it's been the last couple of years. So, I mean, whoever comes out of this district is going to have earned it, I think.
Your team on the precipice of a 20-win season. Of course, 2 added games this year, 22 regular season games. It's been a very special year for your Orioles.
Yeah, I mean, we can be the first team ever to win 20 regular season games for Ludington. I mean, it's a big asterisk by that because we added 2 games. But the best record that I've had in a regular season as a coach, I think, is 18-2. So, and I'm an old man. I've been around here a long time. So, what these guys have accomplished this year, I mean, it says a lot. I mean, has been very nice, and it says a lot about who they are. I mean, they put a lot of time in and effort, and they've been rewarded with having one heck of a season, a co-conference championship so far, and I think we'll be prepared to play our best basketball in the tournament.
Benzie Central tonight, a team that I'm sure your boys aren't looking past. They start the districts up on Monday against a very good Big Rapids team in what is going to be an absolutely stacked district at Big Rapids this year with Cadillac and Hart and Big Rapids, and you got Reed City and Chip Hills in there, and your Orioles. Now, what type of things, obviously your boys have been working on all season long, but what type of things will your boys be working specifically on tonight to get ready for Big Rapids? Obviously, they're not looking past Benzie Central, but to look forward to Big Rapids, will you probably work a lot on half-court defense tonight?
Well, I mean, we are who we are, Scoop. Mm-hmm. We don't play very well if we're playing in the half-court game. I mean, we are much more comfortable playing in a full-court game. We're going to do what we do tonight. I mean, there's things that, we've talked about this week that we have to do better, and that will help us be better come time for the district tournament. I mean, Benzie and OV, maybe not having their greatest seasons, either team, but they do have some athletic kids who can penetrate the basketball. So, there's been a huge focus on keeping people out of the paint and controlling penetration, because we know when we get into the district tourney that we got teams that really shoot the heck out of the basketball, and if you allow the ball to get into the paint, whether it be via the dribble or via the pass, then defenses collapse, and that makes those it opens things up on the perimeter for teams. So being able to keep in front of guys and keep good athletes who can put the ball on the floor, keep them out of the paint, is something that we're going to be focused on. You have to rebound the basketball, I mean, in the tournament to win a championship. I mean, you can play great defense, but I think we've improved a little bit with our physical nature on the rebounding end. Hopefully that plays out a little bit over these next 2 weeks as well. And, we got to shoot the ball better. There was a good sign. We were 7 for 16 for the three-point line against OV, but we went 2 or 3 or 4 games where we were, I think, a 3 or 4 game stretch where we were 17 of 82 from the three-point line, which is 29%, which is just not a clip we can be successful shooting the ball at that clip. We have to be shooting in the 35 to 40% range from the three-point line to really be successful against good teams. So we've done a lot of focusing on getting those shots grooved again and back at the level that they were earlier in the season. And those are things probably that we'll be looking forward to start to happen a little bit tonight. That'll carry over until next week.
And your starting lineup for tonight, Coach, your Orioles against the Benzie Central Huskies.
Tonight at the guards, we will start Gage Jones and David Schillinger. At the forwards, we will start Aiden Gilchrist and Spencer Holmes, and at the center we'll start Matthew Westhouse.
Good luck, Coach, and we'll talk to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Braden Kronline, Julia Habman. We got some varsity boys basketball action coming. You think it's going to be a track meet here, Evan?
You know, the way Ludington plays, I mean, if Benzie's going to try to play a track meet with them, it's going to, work in our favor, because I don't think anyone can run with us if they try to do that.
You know, I was talking to Coach Josh Crocker, and he said this is one of the very first games played on this court. It's not the first, but it's one of the first handful of games. So, beautiful court here. And right now we're going to step aside, folks. When we come back, we'll have the PM Builders starting lineups coming your way right here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Here are your Pure Marquette Builders starting lineups. First for the Benzie Central Huskies, coached by Josh Crocker, assisted by Andy Rosa, Lyle Cheevers, and Chaz Grundy. Starting at the guards, number 4, Rowan Zickert. He is just a freshman. The other starting guard, number 23, Jackson Childers, a junior. Starting center for the Huskies, number 21, Miles Pritchett. He is a junior. Starting forwards, number 20, Henry Coney, and Coney is a senior. The other starting forward, number 24, Andrew Gray, and he is a sophomore. Again, Benzie Central 11-8 on the year, 10-3 in the Northwest Conference. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe, Jamie Sykon, and Mike Mesher. Starting at the guards, number 13, David Sunshine Schillinger, a 5'8" junior. The other guard, number 23, Gage Jones, a 6-foot junior. Starting center, number 44, Matthew Big Country Westhouse, a 6-foot 10-inch senior. Starting forwards, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, a 6-foot 1-inch senior. And number 5, Spencer Holmes, a 5-foot 10-inch junior. The Orioles 19-2 on the season, 11-1. West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. They're at least going to be co-champions. We know that. They may have to share that title with Whitehall, depending on the outcome of the Whitehall-Muskegon Orchard View game tonight. And here we go, Evan.
Let's get it going, Scoop. Let's get some confidence going into districts with a good win tonight.
Exactly. The Ludington Orioles in their black jerseys, white lettering, and orange numerals. And those numerals are trimmed in white. Benzie Central white jerseys, red lettering and numerals trimmed in black. We're underway. Benzie Central controls the tip.
Yeah, you don't see Westy lose that jump ball very much.
Nope, you don't. And the ball, free ball right there. There's a steal. Spencer Holmes. Holmes will get it ahead to Schillinger. David Schillinger with the ball now, number 13, 21 points in his last performance against Muskegon Orchard View. Gage Jones with it now. To Schillinger, now to Gilchrist, back out to Jones. He'll fake the 3. Gage Jones now, Holmes for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound to Benzie Central, coming away with it for the Huskies, number 23. And 23 for the Huskies is Jackson Childers. They'll work it inside. Now the ball's deflected right there. With it for the Huskies, 23, shot on the way, good, a 3-pointer there. Jackson Childers, that's the man Coach Shank talked about, Childers, and he drains the 3, and Benzie Central off to a quick 3-0 lead. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Gage Jones with it now to Schillinger. They'll work it to Gilchrist to Gage Jones, shot up, in and out, no good. Westy had it for a moment. Ball pops out, and here comes number 4 with it. That's Rowan Zickert. Zickert will swing it now to Childers. Childers gives it up to Gray. Gray now to Zickert. Ball out of bounds, last touched by the Orioles.
Benzie's coming out in a 2-3 zone right now, trying to slow us down. They're going to make us play some offense, and we're going to have to knock down some shots and bring them out of that 2-3 zone.
Childers will give it now to Gray. 3-pointer up and no good, fought for. And Central comes away with it.
3 seconds.
And now there will be a 3-second violation. You called it there, Evan. 6:10 to go in the opening quarter. Benzie Central 3, Ludington nothing. Ludington Orioles and the Benzie Central Huskies. Benzie Central now, they're playing Division III. For many years, they were in Ludington's bracket when the districts would roll around, but now they've dropped down to Division III, as has Manistee. There's a steal by the Huskies. Long 3-pointer off the mark, and Westhouse comes away with it to Schillinger. The Orioles got 2-on-1 here. Gilchrist, no good, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, that's definitely what Ludington's going to have to do in order to score some points tonight if they're not going to be able to run an offense against this 2-3 zone. Get out in transition and try to score the basketball before Benzie can get back and set up in their 2-3 zone.
I believe Benzie Central's last game was against Petoskey, and the Northmen hammered them pretty good. Gilchrist at the free throw line. The shot is up and good. Orioles on the board with 5:41 to go in this opening quarter. Aiden Gilchrist, he wears jersey number 21. Second free throw, also good. 2 free throws there for Aiden Gilchrist. Benzie Central 3, Ludington 2. 5:39 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington boys freshman team winning 71-45. Congratulations to Coach Dante, the Microwave Vela, and his squad on a fine season. And the boys freshman team also winning. There's an offensive foul right there. A push-off on the Huskies, and I believe that was called on Andrew Gray. Coach Noah Lehman's team winning 57-30. So a very fine season for our freshman team and our JV team, Evan.
Yeah, we had 5 great basketball teams this year between the 3 boys teams and the 2 girls teams.
Ball's deflected right there. Holmes was trying to get that ball inside, and boy, quickness right there by...
Good steal, David.
There's a steal by Schillinger. And his shot is blocked right there. Boy, it looked like there was quite a bit of contact there, Evan.
There was quite a bit of contact, and I think David's ball, I think the ball hit the backboard before. It should have been a goaltend.
All right. Irregardless, Benzie Central with the basketball. They have a 1-point lead, 3-2. Three-pointer up, in and out, no good. Ball fought for, and the Huskies come away with it. They'll get it inside. Shot blocked there by Big Country Westhouse. Coming into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Levi Lehman. Number 24, Daniel Ramirez. Number 2, Cole Anthus. And into the Husky lineup, number 3, Hudson Kitely. Also number 14, Carson Case. 3-2, 4:38 to go in this. Oh, the ball goes right through the hands right there of Rowan Zickert, right in front of the Oriole bench. It will be Ludington basketball. A little bit of a slower start than I anticipated from the Orioles, but like you say, Benzie Central, they're going to try to slow this game down, Evan.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to slow this down. I mean, it's been tough for Westy down low to even post up. He's got 2 guys on him every time. We haven't hit any outside shots yet.
Westy there took the shot. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Kitely called for the foul.
We've seen this a few times from the boys, off to a slow start, and then they
just turn it on. And
they start making shots, and then everyone gets going.
Westy's first shot in and out, no good. He's a really good free throw shooter. You don't see a lot of real big guys that are excellent free throw shooters.
He's down low getting fouled a lot of the time, so you got to be good at knocking those free throws down.
Matthew Big Country Westhouse gets 1 of 2 free throws, and the Orioles have tied the game up at 3 apiece. 4:20 to go, opening quarter. Benzie on the attack. Huskies breaking the Oriole press right there. Oh, there's a nice block by Lehman. But Levi saved it. When he saved it right back to a Benzie Central player. But Levi showing his athleticism there.
Yeah, good hustle by Levi. Try to save that. Granted, we didn't get the ball back.
Benzie Central moving the ball around. Huskies moving it inside. There's a shot up that's going to be partially blocked right there. And Cole Anthus was off to the races right there, and he got clotheslined.
Yeah, Ludington switched back to their 2-3 zone on that defense possession with Westy staying in the game, giving Benzie a little bit different look on offense.
14 fouls on the Huskies, 3:43 to go in the opening quarter. Anthus with it. His pass picked off now. Anthus will come right back and pick the ball back off. That's great determination by Cole Anthus. He'll get it ahead to Westy. Now Westy can't control it. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Coach Shake's not happy right now. Cole down the last time just kind of lobbed a pass to the center, got picked off, and then that one he kind of forced down to Westy. You'd like to see Cole just be strong with the ball, dribble up the court, and get into the offense.
Figuring the ball in for Benzie, Andrew Gray. Now out of bounds, it'll be Ludington basketball. 3:26 to go in the opening quarter. Yeah, Coach Josh Crocker, the head coach here at Benzie Central, he married Ludington's Courtney Marshall, who was on that 2004. There's a three-pointer. Good! Sunshine Schillinger nails the 3, and Ludington up 6-3.
Here, hopefully that'll get the boys going. And there's a steal by Levi.
Levi Lehman.
Get in transition.
Lehman, and now he's going to draw the foul. All right.
Strong move by Levi. Get that steal and take it himself all the way to the basket.
And I'll tell you what there, Evan, he was going between 3, not 2, but 3 Benzie Central Huskies right there.
He's trying to show us sunshine right there,
Exactly.
dribbling through 3 guys.
As I was alluding to, Courtney Marshall, who Josh Crocker married, and she was on Ludington's 2004 girls fine basketball team that was coached by Dina Hackert that went to the Breslin Center.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Trey Forfinski checks into the Oriole lineup. So you got Forfinski out there now with Ramirez, Lehman, Anthus, and Holmes. Levi Lehman misses both free throws.
Good hustle.
Good hustle there by Trey Forfinski, but it will be Benzie Central basketball. Ludington 6, Benzie Central 3. 3:05 to go in the opening quarter. It's our last video stream until football season rolls around in the fall. Well, we'll have some spring sports that we'll be covering. The OSN will be, but as far as basketball goes,
the season went by fast, Scoop. I mean, it seems like, just yesterday we were doing the first game of the girls playing Hart.
Yep, it sure does, Evan. Now a foul is going to be called on Trey Forfinski there as he fouls Jackson Childers. 2:40 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 6, Benzie Central 3. Ball is triggered in by Andrew Gray. Childers with it. Childers will get the ball ahead now. And here come the Huskies. Shot up, no good. Rebound up, no good. Benzie Central comes back with it, though. And going up, Miles Pritchett going up strong.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid down there. We got to be able to get a body on him and box him out.
Orioles up 6-5. Anthus, his shot's going to be off the mark. Rebound to the Huskies, Andrew Gray. 2:11 to go in this opening quarter. Pritchett with it now. His shot, good. Andrew Pritchett with it now. Ramirez, his shot, no good, and he's hacked, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Way to run the court by Daniel right there. I mean, get ahead of the defense and get down there and knock these 2 free throws down, Daniel.
Ramirez at the free throw line for the Orioles. Ludington trails 7-6. Ramirez, first free throw is good. Big Country Westhouse returns to the Oriole lineup, as does Gage Jones. Timeout on the floor. Ludington 7, Benzie Central 7. And we're waiting right now to see if it's a 60 or if it's a 30. And it will be a 30 full timeout, so we'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Back to Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, Braden Kronline, the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with 102.7 WMOM. Daniel Ramirez, second free throw up, no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 21, Miles Pritchett. Here come the Huskies. Ludington 7, Benzie Central 7. Nice move to the hoop and getting the shot, Jackson Childers. Benzie Central 9, Ludington 7. Gage Jones into the corner, Trey Forfinski. Forfinski, baseline move, ball deflected now, and here comes Benzie Central. Childers with it. Now Childers will draw the foul, and it'll be called, I believe, on Daniel Ramirez.
Coach Shank's definitely not going to be happy with the boys right now. I mean, we probably have 5 to 6 turnovers already in this game. I mean, we're just not taking care of the ball. We're not getting the shot that we want.
Benzie Central with the ball. They have a 9-7 lead, 1:26 to go in this opening quarter. Jackson Childers with the ball. He'll give it now to Carson Case. There's a steal. Aiden Gilchrist. His shot up, no good. Rebound for Forfinski, no good. Rebound by Sunshine Schillinger, no good, but he draws the foul. The Orioles 3 cracks at the basket right there. The last one, Schillinger getting hacked.
Yeah, I think Aiden rushed his layup there a little bit. He saw Childers chasing him down, and he already has a chase down block tonight, so I think he got a little quick with it and left it a little short.
Yeah, two really good athletes going at it right there. Aiden Gilchrist, we always talk about how fast David Sunshine Schillinger is, which he is. Gilchrist was opening up some space there between himself and Childers, who's a heck of an athlete. And like you said, I think he rushed it just a little bit. Schillinger's first free throw is no good.
Yeah, we heard Coach Shank talk about, knocking down free throws in his pregame interview.
Yeah.
We haven't done that so far tonight.
Second attempt. Schillinger up and good. Benzie Central 9, Ludington 8, 1:06 to go in the opening quarter. Now Gilchrist will be called for the foul. Again, I wanted to get out there. I know we talked about it a bit in the post-game show for the junior varsity game, but a big thank you last night to both Braden Kronline and Chris Nicholas. There's a steal by the Orioles. They got a 3-on-0 here. Gilchrist, good. But again, a big thank you, Chris Nicholas, the WMOM owner, station manager, and also Braden Kronline, who was working last night at Sticks, and Julia Habman, our technical engineer, last night in contact with them. There's another steal by the Orioles and a basket for David Sunshine Schillinger, and we talked about it.
Yeah, those are easy points right there, creating offense from your defense. I mean, these boys work so hard on defense with this, 2-2-1 to get back into a 2-3, and then they go down and get steals, and then they get transition layups.
Karsten Case with a three-pointer there for Benzie. Ludington comes right back. Gilchrist up, no good on the three-pointer. We're tied at 12 apiece. We talked about this Ludington team, how they can just go, in a bit of a dry spell, and all of a sudden they start putting it on. Another three-pointer, good by Carson Case, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, this Benzie team came to play tonight. They're knocking down shots right now.
Carson Case, just a freshman. He played in the JV game tonight, so he's one of those 5-quarter players. Ludington trails now 15-12 with 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. So we talked about the issues we had last night. We came through, though. Julia Habman came through. We got the OSN up and running in the second quarter. And again, thanks all around there to Chris Nicholas and Braden Kronline. Okay, 4-point play right there. So Huskies have a 16-12 lead. 4 seconds to go. They'll get it. Now the ball goes out of bounds. 0.7 of a second left. It is Ludington basketball. It's going to have to get a quick shot here, Evan.
Yeah, you'd like to see Chase make one pass fake there before he throws that. I mean, get that defense to shift, fake it to make that pass.
See what Hackert does here. 0.7 of a second left. And now movement right there. He'll get it into Big Country, and Big Country could not get a good shot off. And at the end of one from Benzonia, your score, boys varsity basketball action, the Benzie Central Huskies 16, Ludington Orioles 12. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Ludington basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. The Orioles trail by 4, 16-12. And Ludington now on the attack. Gilchrist, he'll give it up to Hackert. Chase Hackert, number 15. He's a senior. Hackert to Gage Jones. Now to Gilchrist. to Westy. There we go. That's what the Orioles need to do. They pounded it inside. Big Country gets the basket inside.
That's great offense right there. Benzie is really bringing their zone out. I mean, it's leaving that center of the zone wide open. Aiden Gilchrist did a great job of getting in the middle and making the pass to Westy.
Oh, there was a block. Oh, in and out, no good. And there's a block there by Big Country, but they're going to call a foul on him.
Ludington foul on number 44, Matthew Westhouse. That is his first.
That's his first foul. Ludington currently in the bonus. 17 fouls on Benzie Central, 5 on the Orioles. 7:20 to go in the second quarter. Ludington trails by 2, 16-14. First free throw is good by Miles Pritchett. Just a junior. This Benzie Central team, 11-8 on the year, 10-3 Northwest Conference.
You know, Benzie always puts together, you know, a team that they just play physical, and you know, if they can knock down some shots, they can play with you.
Benzie up 18-14. Pritchett gets both free throws. Gilchrist with it. He'll drive baseline. Three-pointer. Stillinger, no good, but he's fouled.
That was a great extra pass by Aiden Gilchrist. He could have very easily jump-stopped and went up with that. Made a pass to Gilchrist, or Schillinger in the corner, who was shot ready to knock that three down.
He's going to shoot 3 now from the free throw line. You know, Benzie Central, that run between Cadillac and Ludington over the past decade, where it was the district championship, pretty much was either Ludington or Cadillac. The one year it got interrupted, that was Benzie Central in 2016. And the next year, Ludington goes to the Class B state championship game, and it was a difference of 1 player in there, because in 16, Ludington did not have Calvin Thunder Hackert. He came in 17. So that was a very good Benzie Central. Ludington ran into a hot Benzie Central team that year.
Yeah, my cousin played on that team. He actually knocked down one of the most important shots in that game. His coach was on the sideline yelling, no, don't shoot it, and then he knocked it down.
For Benzie? Who was that, Evan? Was that for...
He was from Benzie.
Okay, I was going to say.
Yep.
Probably I would recognize the name.
Austin Ross.
Oh, yeah. Schillinger gets all 3 free throws, and the Orioles are back to within a point at 18-17.
It'd be nice to see the boys go on a run here into halftime. Open this game up a little bit.
Yep, 7:07 to go in the opening half. Ludington trails Benzie Central 18-17. And here come the Huskies. We have a traveling violation on Benzie Central, and that's the Ludington pressure defense right there.
Yeah, I know Benzie Central's not a big fan of that call. They wanted to foul, but that was great work by Cole Anthus to get back there and make that, force that turnover.
On the court right now for the Orioles, you have Levi Lehman, David Sunshine Schillinger, you have Chase Hackert. You also have Spencer Holmes and Cole Anthus. Ludington basketball, 6:50 to go. Schillinger will trigger the ball, and I'd like to send a special shout to Linda Sanford, who I ran into today at Walmart. Big Oriole fan, along with her husband Dan. Cole Anthus with it now. He has the ball stolen. Jump ball, and it's going to be possession arrow Benzie Central. And besides that shout going out to Linda Sanford, her husband Dan is one of the Omeos, one of the Oriole old men enjoying Oriole sports. And another shout out to Kevin Stark, who I ran into at Walmart and chatted with him for a while. Kevin Stark, more famously known as being the brother of Christy Stark, MCE, fantastic athlete at Mason County Eastern, great basketball player. There's a shot up, no good. Ludington comes away with it, Holmes with it. Benzie Central up 18-17, 6:25 to go. Schillinger with it now. Schillinger wide open. Hackert for 3. In and out, no good. Ball fought for. Lehman with it now. Lehman to Hackert to Holmes. Holmes pass. Oh, Coach Shank's not going to be happy about that. His pass picked off. And taking it back for 2. Number 24, Andrew Gray for Benzie Central. Ludington's got to have more zip on their passes. There's another one. That's kicked right there, so Ludington will get that one back. But there's been a number of Ludington passes that have been picked off by the Huskies.
Yeah, Ludington's just kind of throwing the ball around, not really caring how they're not zipping it to each other. I mean, they're throwing weak bounce passes.
Yeah.
Lobbing it across the gym. You don't want to do that against this 2-3 zone.
Make sure you stay tuned, folks, for the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight. That'll be Chris Speedy Lopez. His interview will play at halftime. Schillinger shot up, no good. Ball fought for it. Oh, Schillinger with the steal there. Couldn't get the follow-up, and now a foul is going to be called on Ludington. We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center, one of our great sponsors. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Schillinger with the steal, shot no good. And again, a lot of contact right there. And I guess if the if officials are going to be this way consistently, that's fine, Evan.
Yeah, David created all the contact there, so I don't mind that no call.
All right. Now Benzie came back the other way. They missed the shot, and now Ludington has the ball, and a foul is going to be called on the Huskies. As we were saying, folks, the Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Spencer Holmes at the free throw line. Benzie Central 20, Ludington 17, and again in and out. Ludington's free throws, right now if they have been hitting their free throws, they'd have the lead, Evan.
Yeah, we struggled from the line tonight. Maybe we can turn around here in the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. But we got to get something going.
Benzie Central 20, Ludington 17, 5 minutes to go in the opening half. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Back to action here. Schillinger with it. He'll get it to Lehman. Nice pass there to Ramirez. His shot is blocked. And here come the Huskies. Now Ludington ends up with it. Holmes on the steal. 2-on-1 here. Holmes to the hoop. No good. Overlaid it too much on the shot right there. And now a timeout called by Coach Josh Crocker and the Benzie Central Huskies. Benzie Central 20, Ludington 17. 4:29 to go in the opening half. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, Crown and Cork. They will be reopening in April. They're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. 3rd year for owners Linda and Brian Matson, owning the former PM Steamers. That's Crown and Cork, 502 West Loomis, across from the Ludington Marina. Delicious food there at Crown and Cork. As well, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. Back to action here at Benzie Central. The Huskies up 20-17, 4:22 to go in the opening half. Benzie Central with the basketball. Huskies working the ball around. Pritchett with it. Pritchett to Childers. Good ball movement here by the Huskies. Gray with it now. Back to Childers. Childers on the dribble drive. Blocked there by Westhouse. Pritchett ends up with it. Now, good job there. His shot no good. Pritchett in there banging around with Westhouse. And now the ball.
3 seconds.
Got it. Wow. Foul call there on Matthew Westhouse. 3:53 to go in this opening half. Benzie Central 20, Ludington 17. At the free throw line for Benzie Central, number 20. And that's Henry Coney. That's Henry Coney. Coney's number 20. Free throw is no good. So 3:51 to go. It will remain Benzie Central basketball. They have a 3-point lead, 20-17.
Yeah, Benzie's, they've put together a really good game plan here at the first quarter and a half. We'll see if they can keep it up here even later in the game if Coach Shank changes some stuff at halftime to attack this zone.
Childers with it. Case. Benzie again working this ball around nicely here. Good ball movement. Pritchett, give and go there. Blocked by Westhouse. Out of bounds, but unfortunately the Orioles cannot grab it, and then again will remain with Benzie Central.
Yeah, I mean, Benzie's getting the shot that they want right now. They're not taking the shot that we're giving them. I mean, they're taking the shot that they want.
They'll work it inside. Shot up, no good there. Pritchett, good defense there by Westhouse. Gage Jones with the rebound. They'll work it around. Westy went for a tumble right there. He gets back up. He looks like he's no worse for the wear. Gage Jones, he'll dish it now to Gilchrist. Gilchrist, Westy, shot good.
Great pass by Aiden to get that to Westy. I mean, that's a tough pass to make, and he, finessed it right into the Westy.
Ludington trails 20-19. Ball last touched there by Gage Jones goes out of bounds. Benzie Central basketball. 2:50 to go in this opening half. Orioles trail by a point. Jackson Childers, he'll give it now to Rowan Zickert. Childers, long three, good. That wasn't your garden variety three right there by Jackson Childers. Gage Jones, and he got the ball there to Westhouse, and Westy couldn't control it right there. Levi Lehman hustling right now. Lehman last touched it, goes out of bounds, so some substitutions coming in for the Orioles. Trey Forfinski into the lineup along with Daniel Ramirez, also David Schillinger. Gage Jones stays out there, as does Matthew Westhouse. Orioles trail 23-19, 2:28 to go in this first half. Orioles were down 16-12 at the end of one. What hustle there. Great hustle by Trey Forfinski, but they're going to say that he had a pinky out of bounds right there.
Yeah, Trey's always got hustle out there. I love watching him play. I mean, he's diving on the floor. He's down on the offensive end. The shot goes up. He's going after the rebound, and he's getting instantly in his defensive stance.
It shouldn't be any surprise, Evan. That's the same way he played football. That's why he was an all-conference selection, both offensively and defensively in the West Michigan Conference. There's a three-pointer, good.
Benzie's knocking down their shots right now. We're going to have to get out on shooters.
Rowan Zickert with the three, and Benzie has a 26-19 lead. Schillinger, his shot off the mark, and now a foul will be called on Trey Forfinski. .159 left in the first half. Orioles trail 26-19. Jackson Childers at the free throw line for the Benzie Central Huskies. Childers' free throw is up, no good. Rebound to Westhouse. Playing the way Benzie Central's playing now, Evan, I am shocked that this team has lost 8 games this year. Forfinski for three, in and out, no good. Westhouse up and no good. And now Schillinger there battling the shortest guy on the court. He had great positioning right there, and he draws the foul.
Yeah, great work by David down there. I mean, he may be the smallest, but he doesn't care. He's down there working hard.
He's the smallest guy out there, but got the biggest heart.
Come on, Dave, knock these down.
First free throw is good. The Orioles, you look, Evan, Schillinger, Gilchrist, Ramirez, and Westhouse. They've only got scoring from 4 players, and we're almost at halftime.
Yeah, we're struggling shooting the ball tonight. I mean, you're going to have those type of nights too. So, you got to be able to have something that you can go to when you're not shooting the ball well from outside to be able to score some points.
Schillinger, second attempt. Ludington trails by 6, 26-20. 1:45 to go in the opening half. Schillinger's free throw up and good. 13 in the opening half for Schillinger. Ludington down 26-21. You just look at the speed here of Benzie Central, the way they're moving the ball. And they got Ludington moving all over the place right now on defense.
Yeah, they played some good offense tonight. I mean, it's making our defense work, and we're having a struggle of a time to guard it right now.
Westy there with the rebound. Now he'll give it to Gage Jones. He kept looking for his guards. Schillinger for three, no good. Ball fought for, last touch by the Orioles. 1:13 left in the first half. Benzie Central 26, Ludington 21. Lehman, Holmes, and Anthus all into the Oriole lineup. Schillinger will stay out there, and Ramirez also checks in. So Ramirez, Schillinger, Holmes, Anthus, and Lehman.
Yeah, this is our quick lineup to finish out this half. I mean, see how fast we can score some points.
There's a fight for the ball right there. Holmes and Schillinger on Childers right there, and a lot of hand checking going both ways.
Yeah, this is a physical game tonight.
Triggering the ball in for Benzie Central will be number 24, Andrew Gray, and he'll get it in to Jackson Childers. Childers, cross-court, Gray there. Pritchett, his shot up, no good. Pritchett rebound, up and in. That's a mismatch right there with Pritchett.
Yeah, he's a strong kid. I mean, if you're going to get him out of there, you got to really get your butt into him.
Ramirez with it now. Lehman has it. Lehman will give it now to Holmes. Orioles down by 7, 28-21. Ramirez for three, no good. Rebound, Spencer Holmes. Holmes now to Schillinger. Back to Holmes. Schillinger for three, in and out, no good. Childers with the rebound. Orioles down 28-21, 18 seconds to go in this first half. Childers to Gray. We'll take a look at the clock. It's down to 8 seconds. Now they're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to be on Schillinger. No, they'll call it on Holmes.
We've got some really good shots tonight. I mean, we just haven't opened up that lid yet.
Yeah, seeing shots that are going halfway down, 3/4 of the way down, and spitting back out. Hudson Kitely checks into the Benzie Central lineup. Free throw is up and good by Rowan Zickert. Benzie up 29-21. The Orioles are going to have some work to do in the second half, Evan. Second shot, no good. Anthus will get it ahead now. Schillinger, good! David Sunshine Schillinger, the length of the court, gets the basket. And that, boy, did the Orioles need that in the worst way.
Yeah, it looked like David was shot out of a cannon right there. I mean, he got the ball at half court, and before you know it, he was, shooting that layup at the other end.
I couldn't have described it any better. Shot out of a cannon. He was shot out of a howitzer right there. He gets the basket. And at the half here from Benzie Central, your score, the Benzie Central Huskies 29, the Ludington Orioles 23. Back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back, folks, to Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, Braden Cronline, the Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM. David Sunshine Schillinger getting that basket there just before the buzzer to get the Orioles within 6 here, 29-23. And he ends up with 15 points in the first half. With his 15, he moves past Gabe Rivera into 6th place on the Orioles all-time scoring list. 2 points for Aiden Gilchrist, 1 for Daniel Ramirez, and 5 for Matthew Big Country Westhouse. So the Orioles getting scoring from mainly just Schillinger right now. And it'll be interesting what Coach Thad Shank says to his boys at halftime, Evan.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll change a little bit up at halftime. I mean, the middle of that zone's wide open. He tried to run a few plays to get that ball to the middle of the zone in the first half. When they actually would do that, they scored pretty easily. So I'm sure he's going to, show them how it's going to work on the whiteboard at halftime and be like, why can't we do this, guys? And, I think they'll come out in the second half and knock down some shots.
Benzie outscores the Orioles 17-11 in that second quarter after outscoring them 16-12 in the opening quarter. And right now we'd like to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And here, folks, is the interview I did with Ludington Oriole longtime boys basketball manager, Chris Speedy Lopez. Stay tuned. Welcome, Ludington Oriole boys basketball fans, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight during the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. And tonight's manager in the spotlight, the one, the only, the legendary Chris Speedy Lopez. Speedy is the boys basketball manager and has been at least dating back to around 2012. And Speedy, what is the one thing that you like best about being manager for the Ludington boys basketball team?
It's gotta be with the whole team. Even though we get new teams, I still love that passion and the love they put into the basketball team.
What do you like best about being the manager for Coach Thad Shank? What do you like best about Coach Shank?
The knowledge he had for the team, so I can learn from him, so I can use it for Special Olympics.
And I understand Coach Shank is the one that gave you your nickname of Speedy back when you were in elementary school gym. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct. That's what he's calling me.
Okay. What is one of your favorite memories in all the years that you've been manager of the Ludington Orioles?
It's got to be 2017.
Talking about the Class B state runner-up team that had Calvin Thunder Hackert, Sam Lightning Leduc, Noah Lehman, Joshua Lehman, Jared Collins, Cameron Banstra, also Josiah Banstra, and Will Sadler, and that group right there.
Yep.
Who was your favorite player on that team?
It's got to be Lightning Leduc.
Lightning Leduc. He's my dad's favorite all-time player, too, although Sunshine Schillinger's becoming one of my dad's favorites as well, too, now. But, my dad was a huge Sam Lightning Leduc fan. He liked the way he would always steal the ball. And I asked Sam about that. I said, my dad wants to know how you get all those steals. And he goes, and I said, I do, too. And he goes, well, I could tell you, Scoop, but then I have to kill you. And he's just kidding, obviously. He's just kidding. But I'm going to ask you, Speedy, your favorite food that your mom prepares for you and your family?
Chicken Alfredo.
Okay. Your favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
Bear Claw.
That's a good one. No doubt about that. Any other memories that you want to share from your time being the Ludington boys basketball manager? And also, is it true, I'm not trying to overload you here, is it true that this is your final year being manager?
It's not my last year. I have to be 80 years old to retire. I'm not retiring for basketball.
Okay, that's great news for Oriole fans. What, besides the 2017 team, what are some of your other favorite memories of managing?
I imagine when Peyton Lacombe was in the team, I cared for them a lot.
And Peyton went over 1,000 points last year, and it's pretty neat this year to have David Sunshine Schillinger do it, wasn't it?
Yes, it is. And also, I like to announce that Dave Schindler is my second favorite because he makes little shots and the buzzer beater.
All right. Yes, you're thinking about that Cadillac game in districts his freshman year when he got that basket that was the winning basket. That was really neat, no doubt. Role models, Speedy, that you have, role model or role models?
I have Coach Shank, my Miss Cahoon, Miss Alonso, Mrs. Klosky, and my mother and father.
Great selections right there. Do you have a favorite NBA basketball player of all time?
I just gotta say Magic Mike and LeBron James.
So LeBron and Magic Johnson?
Yes.
Oh boy, Coach Mesher is not going to be too happy that you didn't mention his favorite.
Oh, he's not gonna like it at all. He's gonna have a tootin' time on that one.
We know his favorite. He loves Michael Jordan, doesn't he?
Oh yes, he does. But he's my third, so just gonna put that there.
Hey, the team. I understand the team loves the fact that you usually come in and have you're well known for telling jokes. Is that true?
Yes, I tell jokes a lot.
I should look at you for maybe bringing you onto the Badger and working with me in entertainment, because I know you like to tell jokes and I like to tell jokes.
Yeah, I like to tell fish jokes. Any joke you can made of, I make them.
Well, Speedy, we want to thank you for your time and congratulations on being the Indian Summer Ludington manager, boys basketball manager in the spotlight. You are a legend in Ludington basketball, and we hope you're around for many, many years. And all the best to you, and go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back, folks, to Benzie Central. That was a fun interview with Chris Speedy Lopez, a special young man. Speedy Lopez is. He wanted me to emphasize that his favorite teacher is Rachel Cahoon. His favorite class is woodshop with Mr. Dan LeDuc. He also talked highly of Special Olympics, and his favorite Special Olympics memory, folks, was 2017, when the 2017 Ludington basketball team came along with Coach Shank and all the other coaches to watch him play in the Special Olympics basketball tournament. So Speedy Lopez, and he's quite a Speedy.
Yeah, Chris is awesome. I'm going to have some words with him, though. He didn't even give me a shout-out.
Uh-oh.
Man, come on, Speedy. I thought I was, higher up on that list.
Well, we're back to action here. What do you think Coach Shank told his boys at halftime, Evan?
You gotta be smart with the ball, be strong with it. I mean, they had way too many turnovers in the first half for Coach Shank to be happy. So I think they'll come out and, be strong with the ball and, knock down some shots. Granted, Coach Shank can't make them knock down some shots, but they're going to, start stroking it here soon.
All right, Ludington basketball to begin play. We have begun play here in the second half. Levi Lehman gets the ball into Gage Jones. Jones out there, Lehman, Holmes, also Westhouse, and Schillinger for three. God! Right there, sister. That's the way to start the second half. Sunshine Schillinger tickles the twines, nothing but net. And Ludington now down just 29-26.
It all started with getting the ball to the middle of that zone. The entire zone collapsed, and David was wide open on that wing to knock down that shot.
That's the way to start off the second half. The Orioles cut the Benzie lead down to 3, 29-26. Benzie on the attack, shot up and no good. Ball fought for, coming away with it and scoring for the Huskies, number 24 for Benzie Central. And that was Andrew Gray. Schillinger for three. Bingo! Sunshine Schillinger back-to-back threes. He's feeling it. Ludington down now 31-29.
We'll see if the Dave effect, domino effect onto the entire team now. I mean, now Dave's feeling it. Let's get some other guys going on the team.
Well, that was interesting there. Getting the basket for Benzie, number 23, Jackson Childers. And again, officials remain consistent this way, Evan. You can't really say anything. There's a shot put up by Lehman, no good, and here comes Benzie. Benzie up 33-29. Your take on that?
That was a real strong move by that Childers kid.
Yes.
I mean, he played right through the contact with Gage Jones, who tried to take the charge. that's just a strong move.
Pritchett, his pass, or tried to get that ball ahead, and Westhouse knocks it down. Sunshine Schillinger, good! Give the assist there to Spencer Holmes.
Great teamwork right there. Spence making the extra pass to David to finish it.
Benzie Central 33, Ludington 31. 6:12 left in the third quarter. Both teams coming out here with a lot of offense to start this third quarter. You can just see Sunshine out there.
Yeah, he's ready to go now.
He's got his game face on in a big way. You ever see that Bobby Knight clip on Game Faces?
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see that, I get a great gut-busting laugh. All right. Childers with it now. They're going to call Schillinger for the foul. 5:56 to go in the third quarter. Benzie Central 33, Ludington 31. That's Schillinger's first foul. Huskies will get the ball into Childers. He's guarded by Gage Jones. Give and go there. Pritchett shot up and no good. Rebound Pritchett. Up and good. Miles Pritchett with the basket. Schillinger shot blocked right there by Pritchett. Benzie up 35-31. 5:34 to go in the third quarter. Zickert to Childers. Nice move by Childers. Shot up, no good. Rebound Westhouse. He'll give it up now to Gage Jones. Gage Jones with it. Holmes for three. Good! Spencer Holmes tickles the twines from three-point land. His first points of the game. Orioles down by one now, 35-34. 5:04 to go. Somebody missed an assignment there. Getting an easy basket. Karsten Case. And Coach Shank does not like that. You can tell by his body language right there.
Yeah, we're able to score on offense to start this third quarter, but we're giving up just as many points on the defensive end. Coach Shank's not going to be very happy with that at all.
We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fabulous sponsors, sponsoring the Ludington Orioles through the OSN, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road, but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benny also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business. You can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Back to action here at Benzie Central. Ludington trails 37-34. Orioles with the basketball. That was Gilchrist to Schillinger. He'll drive baseline. Now he'll dish it to Gilchrist for three. That's short. Rebound to Pritchett. Pritchett will give it now to Case. Case over to Zickert. Now the ball batted out of bounds there. Last touch by Daniel Ramirez. Checking into the Benzie lineup, number 2, Evan Chandler.
Evan Chandler into the ballgame for Benzie Central.
Yeah, although we weren't able to make that shot on that last offensive possession, that was really good offense there, moving that ball around side, top side.
4:32 left. Again, Pritchett got loose in there and gets the easy basket. Benzie up 39-34. Pritchett has been, you look, oh, there's a pass there. Just not a lot of zip on that pass. And there's a slam dunk right there for Benzie Central's number 23. And that was Jackson Childers with the slam. He went down awkwardly right there, but he gets the slam, and Coach Shank cannot be happy. Three-pointer there from Schillinger, no good. Ball fought for, and Ramirez has it. Schillinger, he'll fake the three. Now he'll dish it to Gilchrist. Schillinger ends up with it, and Schillinger tied up.
Gonna get a foul here.
Well, they call a foul on Benzie Central. No wonder the Benzie Central fans are so chapped and creased. Pritchett right now for Benzie. Between Pritchett and Childers, they've been a very solid 1-2 punch. for Benzie Central.
Yeah, they're both solid basketball players and heck of athletes.
Anthus for three. Good! Cole Anthus from the top of the key. Big three right there. Orioles trail 41-37. 3:33 to go in this third quarter. Ball deflected there. Oh,
wow,
what a steal by David Schillinger. Anthus now. Ramirez. Ramirez to Westhouse, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot two. What a steal there by David Schillinger, showing his athleticism there, his quickness. Orioles trail 41-37. They're getting the best from Benzie Central tonight.
Yeah, this is right. I don't think Coach Shank's going to be too happy with boys' play so far tonight. But, I mean, Benzie's came out and they're battling Ludington. That's exactly what Coach wanted, just 4 days away from district starting up.
Westhouse gets the first free throw. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Schillinger, Gilchrist, Westhouse, Anthus, and Ramirez. 2 free throws there for Matthew Big Country Westhouse. Levi Lehman will check in and give Big Country a breather. Orioles trail 41-39. 3:21 to go in this third quarter. Orioles were down 16-12 at the end of one. They were down 29-23 at the half. They're down right now 41-39. Childers with it. Deflection there. Levi Lehman, 2-on-1 here for the Orioles. Lehman, he'll dish it now to Ramirez for three. No good. Rebound for Ramirez. He'll get the ball now to wide open. Gilchrist up and in and out. No good. Gilchrist fighting for it. Still fighting for it. And last touch by the Orioles. Just a bad break there for Ludington.
Yeah, we had a good chance to get our transition layup. Levi just kind of got caught in the middle of the court and had nowhere to go. We had an open three off of that, which we missed and got the rebound again. But, you'd like to see Ludington score there.
It makes it such a great game, though. The back and forth, the runs, And right now, Benzie with the ball. And now a foul is going to be called on Daniel Ramirez. On the court for Ludington now, Ramirez, Anthus, Forfinski, Holmes, and Lehman. Ludington trails 41-39, 2:38 to go in the third quarter. With the ball for the Huskies, number 24, that's Gray. Gray will give it now to Childers. Three-pointer, no good. Ludington finally caught a break right there. There was one for Benzie that went 3/4 of the way down. Holmes with it now to Lehman. Anthus, Ramirez. Back to Anthus, ball tipped right there, and what are they going to call here? They're going to say that Cole Anthus tipped that ball right there, which what we saw right too from our angle up here, so it's going to be Benzie Central basketball.
Yeah, Benzie's doing a great job of getting in our passing lanes and getting deflections, and it's, just like that. I mean, tips it with Cole, and then it goes all the way down the other end of the court.
Childers with the ball for the Huskies. It's guarded there by Ramirez. Now he'll give it up to Gray. Gray back to Childers. Not much of a rest there for Westhouse, Schillinger, and company. Traveling on Benzie Central, Schillinger, Westhouse, Gage Jones, and Aiden Gilchrist all check back into the Oriole lineup, which is one thing if you're looking at Ludington's bench is definitely deeper than Benzie Central's.
Yeah, we got a real deep bench. I mean, these kids from Benzie, they've played a majority of the game.
Yep. All right, we have a timeout on the floor. Benzie Central 41, Ludington 39. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass. The local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. the local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the OSN, and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington trails 41-39, 1:50 to go in the third quarter. Gage Jones with it now to Gilchrist inside. Westy up, in and out, no good. Westy again, good! Matthew Big Country Westhouse, and we got a tie game, Evan.
Yeah, great work by Westy down low. He missed the first one, got it back, and put it up and in.
Benzie Central with the ball, Gray with it. Rowan Zickert, tough shot, up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Pritchett. Pritchett shot blocked there by Westy, and now they're going to say that Westhouse fouled Pritchett.
Yeah, Pritchett's a tough kid down there. I mean, he's probably giving up a few pounds to Westy down there, but he's down there pushing Westy around.
Yeah, you haven't seen too many people push Westy around this year. Pritchett at the free throw line, 1:24 to go in the third quarter. First free throw is good. We'd like to thank Ludington Chiropractic, another of our fine sponsors, as Pritchett takes aim on free throw number 2. It's up and good. Benzie Central 43, Ludington 41, 1:22 to go in this third quarter. Schillinger with the ball. He's got 23 points in the ball game. He'll give it now to Orfinski, back to Gage Jones. He'll swing it around. Schillinger with it now. Gilchrist. Gage Jones fakes the 3. Gage inside. Westy up and good! Beautiful pass there from Gage Jones. He'll get the assist. Westhouse gets the bucket.
Beautiful offense by Ludington. They just ran a quick hitter, and Gage was able to get into a gap of that zone and feed Westy.
Ludington 43, Benzie Central 43. Traveling violation there. Great defense by Trey Forfinski.
Yeah, that's good, strong defense by Trey. Aiden was coming from behind for the trap.
Chase Hackert checks into the Oriole lineup. Trey Forfinski will get a breather. Folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 843-1874. A steal there by the Huskies, and now a foul called on Gilchrist.
Aiden Gilchrist called on that Oriole foul. That was his third.
Also, we want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. First free throw is in and out, no good by Jackson Childers. And you look at his body language with 28 seconds to go in this third quarter. He's got hands down on the knees, and he's looking a little tired there.
Yeah,
Evan.
I think he's played all, coming up on 24 minutes of this game.
He hasn't been out for much, if any time. He gets one of 2, and Benzie has a 1-point lead, 44-43. Gilchrist with it now. Gage Jones, Hackert. Chase Hackert. Hackert inside now. Wide open. Good! Assist to Gilchrist. Westy with the bucket. Ludington doing a nice job feeding the big guy down low. And now there's a turnover by Benzie Central. Ludington up 45-44. 0.2 of a second left in this third quarter. Gage Jones, and he did get a light up in the rafters right there. At the end of 3. Don't go away, folks. The end of 3 here from Benzie Central, your score. The Ludington Orioles 45, the Benzie Central Huskies 44. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. We've got a barn burner going on here, Evan. Ludington has a 1-point lead entering the fourth quarter, 45-44. And you're looking at some of these Benzie players, and they are really gasping for air right now. So we'll see how this pays off with the Shank shuffles that have been one of Coach Thad Shank's trademarks over the years.
Yeah, we'll see if we can put everything together here in the fourth quarter, too. I mean, in the first 3 quarters, we haven't quite put everything together. Let's see if we can put a good fourth quarter together and open up this lead.
Benzie Central with the basketball. Just begun play here in the fourth quarter. Ball last touched there by the Orioles. It went out of bounds, so it is the Huskies basketball. They'll get it in. Jackson Childers, he's had quite a ball game for his Huskies. Now to Gray. We'll work it back to Childers. Childers, Zickert. Childers, they'll work it inside to Pritchett. Zickert now. Zickert, about a 17-footer up, no good. And a lot of pushing in there, and they're going to get Pritchett for the foul right there. He was really making some room right there with his elbows.
Yeah, you could see that from up here, and that ref had a perfect vantage point to see what he was doing down low.
Matthew Westhouse will inbound the ball now to Gage Jones. 7:31 to go in this game. It has been a dandy. Ludington and Benzie Central. They'll work it in now. Gilchrist to Schillinger. David Schillinger now. He'll dish it over to Gage Jones. Back to Schillinger. Now to Jones. They'll swing it to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez pass picked off. And now they're going to get Ramirez for the foul right there. And how many times have we seen that during this game where Ludington has made an ill-advised pass? And give Benzie a lot of credit, too, on their quickness to the ball.
Yeah, Benzie's doing a great job of cheating over on our passes and getting in the passing lane. We're just, not faking it to one side, forcing that zone to shift, and then able to pick it off.
Well, there's Schillinger. David Schillinger, great hustle right there. He almost had himself a steal, extending himself out of bounds right there. So it'll be Benzie Central basketball. Lehman coming in. So you got Lehman out there now. Lehman, Holmes, Jones, Gilchrist, and Schillinger. So Ludington giving up some height right here, but they got to give Westy a blow right now. He needs a breather. There's a steal by Schillinger. Sunshine, good! Sunshine Schillinger with the steal and the basket. Ludington now up 47-44.
Childers has great vision of the court. He just made that pass from the far corner all the way up across the court to his teammate.
There's another, almost. Schillinger almost had himself another steal right there. Benzie does end up with the ball now, however. Childers, Zickert, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Gilchrist. He'll outlet it now to Gage Jones. Ludington up by 3, 47-44. 6:16 to go in the game. Schillinger for 3! Right there, sister! Give me one, Evan! Woo! Sunshine Schillinger with the 3, and the Orioles up 50-44.
Yeah, Dave's been feeling it this whole second half. He's been wanting the ball for his three-pointers, and he finally got the chance there.
Pritchett with the basket. Ludington up 50-46. Schillinger with it now. Pass knocked out of bounds there by Childers, right into the Ludington bench. Checking into the Benzie lineup.
Keegan Chicky checking into the ball game for Benzie Central.
For the Huskies. And that is number 11, Tegan Chicky is checked into the game. Three-pointer, Holmes, good!
Yeah, leave him open when Ludington's starting to feel it.
Spencer Holmes with the 3. Ludington up 53-46, 5:35 to go in the game. That was a rainmaker.
Hey, Ludington's starting to open up this game a little bit. We're up to 6, biggest lead of the game.
Benzie can hit that 3, though, so there's a 3, no good there by Childers. Benzie will get it right back. Childers, what a move right there. He'll get the layup. Ludington up 53-48. I like this Jackson Childers. He is a ball player.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's got some hustle to him, too. He's probably going to play all 32 minutes tonight.
Lehman, Gage Jones for 3, no good. Schillinger, no good. He was down extremely hard. He's getting up slowly, but there's a steal by Gage Jones. Jones, good! Gage Jones with the steal in the bucket. Boy, was that a turn of events right there. What was going on?
Yeah, Benzie had
my goodness,
the 3-on-2 advantage, and Gage was able to get that steal at half court and turn the table.
Ludington up 55-48, 4:43 to go in the game. It's a full timeout. Don't go away, O's fans. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We feature craft cocktails, an extensive wine selection, and a seasonal changing menu that highlights what the Great Lakes have to offer. Guests rave about our hand-battered fish and chips made with fresh walleye, and you definitely want to try our Crown and Cork burger made with 2 USDA prime Angus beef patties, topped with a tangy sauce on a homemade brioche bun. But if it's comfort food you want, I have to recommend our creamy Alfredo. It's taken months for our chefs to perfect its rich and buttery sauce, but I think you will agree it was worth the wait. And parents, take a night off and actually bring your entire family. We have an interactive play area and a kids-approved menu. We are closed for the season, reopening in April. To stay up to date on what we are doing to enhance the experience for next year, follow us on Facebook or check our website at crownandcork.com. We look forward to serving you again very soon.
Welcome back to Benzie Central. Ludington 55, Benzie Central 48, 4:43 left to go in the game. Benzie Central with the basketball. We went to the break there, and Braden Kronline said, "You better watch it, Scoop. You're starting to lose your voice." That's all right.
Hey, you got a few days to get it ready for next week.
That's right. Three-pointer, no good there. Rebound by Pritchett. His shot, good, and he's fouled. Boy, Pritchett has been, I've said how much you like the play of Jackson Childers, but this Pritchett, he's one heck of a ball player. Very strong. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Gage Jones. Ludington up by 5, 55-50, 4:25 to go in the game. Jones, he'll give it now to Holmes. Holmes on the dribble. Over now to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez on the drive. Now to Gage Jones. Jones down the lane. Westy up and no good, but he draws the foul.
Yeah, Ben, that's the first time Benzie switched out of a 2-3 zone the entire game. Trying to switch it up on the Orioles. That's going to, play in perfect for our offense.
Foul called on Tegan Chicky. Matthew Big Country Westhouse at the free throw line. First shot in and out, no good. Levi Lehman back into the Oriole lineup, as well as Aiden Gilchrist. With all the Lehman brothers, I'm surprised I don't make that, that mistake more often. And if I'm calling Levi Noah or vice versa, I don't think the Lehman brothers are too upset about that. Look at Schillinger. Oh my goodness. Schillinger had it there, and he ends up trying to get it to his teammate. It goes out of bounds. They say it's Benzie Central basketball, but the fight in David Schillinger.
Yeah, Dave took looked like almost an arm bar right to the forehead there.
Yeah. Been a very, very physical ball game tonight. Ludington up by 5, 55-50, 3:47 to go in the game. Childers with it, now to Zickert. They'll work it inside to the big guy, Pritchett. Pritchett, good. Ludington up 55-52. Here comes Schillinger. Schillinger now to Lehman. Lehman to Westy. Westy back to Lehman. 3:25 to go. Schillinger with the ball. David Schillinger. Lehman for 3, no good. Rebound to Pritchett. Ludington up 55-52. Rowan Zickert with the ball. Zickert, Pritchett, good! And now Benzie's cut back to within a point, 55-54, 2:54 to go in the game.
Yeah, that last offense possession, Levi took that three in the corner. I don't necessarily know if that's the shot that Coach Shank's going to want at this point in the game.
Timeout, Ludington, 2:46 left in the game. Ludington 55, Benzie Central 54. It's a 30-second timeout, and we are going to stay right here, folks, and tell you about McGee Insurance Group. They have been serving West Michigan since 1939. McGee Insurance Group provides quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to the Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yek. Call 845-5000. Also a shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Gage Jones with the basketball, 2:40 to go in the game. Ludington up by a point, 55-54. Daniel Ramirez has it. Ramirez now to Spencer Holmes. They'll swing it to Gage Jones. Holmes for three, no good. Rebound, Benzie Central, and here comes three, good. Getting the basket for Benzie Central, number 14, Carson Case. Ludington now down by two, 57-55. Schillinger with it, 2:07 to go in the game. Schillinger, now a foul will be called, and it's going to be called on Jackson Childers.
That foul is called on Jackson Childers.
Matthew Big Country Westhouse back into the game along with Aiden Gilchrist. I'll tell you, as we always say, I know you and I talk about it, and Gertzie and I talk about it. It's a game of runs, and Benzie's on a run right now.
Yeah, Benzie's playing good basketball right now. I mean, they've converted on every offense possession on the last few.
Gilchrist with it now. Gilchrist in the lane. Westy, good! Good job by Aiden Gilchrist getting that ball to Big Country. He gets the basket, and we're tied up at 57.
Yeah, that was great offense. Aiden driving downhill, able to get that ball to Westy.
Here come the Huskies. They'll work it in. Pritchett now, three-point attempt up and good. Carson Case, who's just a freshman, back-to-back threes, and the Huskies have a three-point lead, 60-57, with a minute 29 to go in this game.
This is coming out to be a heck of an ending, Scoop.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Benzie's knocking down shots right now. He's just a freshman. He's knocked down his last two.
Yeah, he's a freshman, and he's like, he's in his zone right now. He's at the last two three-pointers, and his team has a 60-57 lead, and the Orioles are going to they're learning in a big way. We can't let that kid take the three.
Hey, I mean, this is right where Coach Shank wants it. You know, they're in a battle tonight. I mean, now you get to work on how you're going to play the last minute and 30 seconds.
This is exactly the type of game you want going into that district, which is going to be an absolute snake pit at Big Rapids. When you got Big Rapids, Cadillac, Hart, and Ludington all in the same district, throw in Reed City and Remus Chippewa Hills, and that district is absolutely stacked. All right, 1:29 to go in the game. Benzie Central 60, Ludington 57. Gilchrist will get the ball into Gage Jones. Jones on the dribble. He'll give it now to Schillinger. Schillinger to Holmes. Spencer Holmes, Schillinger. Open for three, Gilchrist. Now he'll drive. Shot is up and good.
And one. Come on.
Gilchrist, boy, he got hammered when he scored that too.
That
Gilchrist.
was a great move by Aiden to get downhill.
Orioles down by a point, 60-59. 1:03 to go in the game. He'll take the shot. It's up. It's no good. And here comes Spencer Holmes. He's got Sunshine. Schillinger. Good! Sunshine Schillinger with the basket. Orioles up by a point.
Great transition offense right there.
Ludington 61. Benzie Central 60. 40 seconds left in the game. Zickert with the ball. Carson with it now. He's got it at the last two. threes for Benzie. Three-pointer, no good. Up and over the backboard. It's going to be Ludington basketball.
Hey, that's the perfect shot to force right there.
26 seconds to go in the game. Ludington 61, Benzie Central 60. Woo! Let's go O's.
All right, now we got to be strong with the ball. Benzie's bringing up their full court press.
All right, timeout on the floor. What a ball game, Evan.
This is a heck of a ball game, Scoop.
Wow.
I mean, you could look at the records and think that this game was going to be a blowout, but Benzie, they had quite the game plan tonight, and they've executed it perfectly.
It's a full timeout. We're going to step aside. Ludington 61, Benzie 60. Don't go away.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back, O's fans, to Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, Braden Kronline, the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports along with 102.7 WMOM. What a game. You couldn't ask for a better last game of the regular season to take you into the districts for both of these teams.
Yeah, this is a heck of a ball game. I mean, it's fun for the players. It's fun for us. I mean, let's go, Scoop. Last 26 seconds of the regular season.
Ludington basketball. They're up by a point, 61-60. On the court for the Orioles, Schillinger, Holmes, Jones, Gilchrist. And, the pass is stolen. Benzie Central gets the steal. And now Ludington gets a steal. That was Schillinger. Schillinger now will be fouled. Oh, my. What a turn of events. The inbound pass was stolen by Benzie Central. Benzie had it. Ludington comes back. Schillinger gets the steal for the Orioles. It'll be Oriole basketball. 18.2 seconds to go in the game. Ludington up 61-60. I don't know, Evan.
That was crazy right there, Scoop.
61-60. And we got
a play by David. I mean, to get back there, Benzie had the perfect chance to be able to take the lead right there. I mean, we had three guys down the court. Then Dave hustled back and was able to get that steal. But you told me right before that, we came back on air the last time. I mean, we got to get the ball in bounds and get it to our free throw shooter because we're going to have to knock down some free throws right now.
No doubt about it. 18 seconds left, which could be an eternity in a basketball game. Ludington up 61-60. Oh, I'll tell you what, the Oriole fans who came here tonight to Benzonia, they're getting their money's worth. And I hope you fans at home watching on the Oriole Sports Network or listening on 102.7 WMOM are enjoying this one. Wow.
Hey, Scoop, the people here don't get to listen to how excited you are tonight.
Well, they can go, a lot of them like to go home after seeing it live, and then they like to watch it. I know a lot of the parents have told me that this year. They love to go home and then watch the game on the Oriole Sports Network on YouTube. All right, Ludington basketball. Gage Jones will trigger it in. You got Jones, Holmes, Schillinger, Gilchrist, and Westhouse on the court. 18.2 seconds to go in this game. Let's see how Ludington gets the ball in right here. Gage Jones will get it in, and now getting pushed right there was Spencer Holmes. Are they going to call a foul on it? Because Spencer absolutely got drilled to the court right there.
Out of bounds. We got to figure out a way to get this ball in bounds right now.
Yeah.
Benzie's doing a great job of face guarding.
Yeah, they are. Gage Jones looking to get that ball in. He'll get it in to Schillinger, and Schillinger fouled immediately. And that's the guy we want at the free throw line for the Orioles.
Yeah, that out of bounds play worked a lot better than the last two.
Wow.
Let's go, Dave. Let's knock these down.
Schillinger, one and the bonus. David takes aim. Shot is up and good! Oh!
Big free throw right there.
Huge free throw for Sunshine Schillinger.
Let's knock this one down.
Got to knock this one down as well.
Get it to a three-point game. Still 16 seconds left.
Orioles up 62-60. Schillinger's second attempt is up and gone! 2 key free throws for Schillinger. Ludington up 63-60. 14 seconds left in the game. They're trying to get the ball there to their freshman. His pass, with it now is shot up, and that's going to be good. Oh my goodness!
What a shot right there, Scoop.
Oh, wow. Childers, an off-balance three-pointer right there.
Ball player.
Incredible. I told you this Childers, what a ball player he is. Coach Thad Shank was calling for a timeout with at least 2 seconds to go. The clock ran down to 0.2 of a second. Ludington 63, Benzie Central 63. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more exciting.
Hey. We might get an extra 5 minutes of basket, or 4 minutes?
4 minutes in overtime.
4 minutes of overtime tonight. But man, was that a heck of a shot. Benzie did not.
I just was reading the lips of the official there. It looks like it's going to be maybe 2 seconds. We'll see here. Okay, they're bringing the clock. Well, no, that's the timeout right now. We're going to see how much time they give the Orioles here. I know the Oriole bench does not look happy, Evan. With Coach Shank, you could see him running for a timeout right there. But let's talk about
this. This is tough for the officials to try to do.
Exactly.
Ref in the game and be able to look up at the clock like that. College basketball, they're going to look at the review camera right now.
That shot that Childers put up, it looked like he was totally off balance, falling away, and it drew nothing but net.
Yeah, Benzie did not need a 3 right there, too, with 16 seconds left, and he just held the ball, and that looks like they were going for a 3, and he converted right there.
The big question is, 1.9 seconds remaining in the game. 1.9. Ludington 63, Benzie Central 63. What a ball game. I know we keep saying that, but it has been a fantastic high school boys basketball game here tonight at Benzonia.
Yeah, this is awesome, Scoop. What a way to finish off the regular season.
63-63, 1.9 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. Gage Jones, he'll get the ball in. And it hits the light. No, that's going to be turned over, I believe.
Ball underneath the basket now, I think.
Gage Jones, we saw that in the first half. He threw the ball up and hit the light up in the rafter. So I believe Benzie is going to get the ball here, but where are they going to get it? Or wait, is that a jump ball? If it's a jump ball, I'm not sure on that. It will be Benzie Central basketball. 1.9 seconds remaining. Benzie gets the ball now. Now, if you're Orioles, one thing you don't want to foul here,
Yeah,
Evan.
no fouls here.
Well, the Orioles, 6 fouls they've committed. They've committed 6 fouls. They'll get the ball in. It's tipped. Zickert, shot up, and it's no good. He just missed. It was off the glass, and we're going to overtime.
We're headed to overtime, Scoop.
Would you want anything less?
Hey, this game's set up.
Would you want anything more, I should say? Overtime.
That was a heck of a finish right there.
Wow. Ludington 63, Benzie Central 63. We're going to overtime. Ludington came into this fourth quarter. I didn't even have the score down after 3. I was so excited. So I'm not sure what the scoring was there in the fourth quarter. I'll have to wait to get that from Coach Shank. But we're going to go into overtime, tied up at 63 apiece. See, Evan, you're supposed to give me a little tap and say, Scoop, you need to
focus on the game.
Yeah, you need to write down that. Boy, again, we want to send a big shout out to all of our sponsors and thank them. Smith & Eddy Insurance, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Pure Marquette Builders, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer, Benedict's Auto Center, Lundquist Furniture, Crown & Cork Restaurant, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee's Insurance, Urca Auto Center, and Ludington Chiropractic. A big thank you to all of our fantastic sponsors. Ludington 63, Benzie Central 63. We are in overtime. 4-minute overtime. On the court for Ludington, Westhouse, Schillinger, Jones, Lehman, and Gilchrist. On the court for Benzie, Case, Childers, Pritchett, Chicky, and the tip. Oh, Aiden Gilchrist.
He tried to say
Yeah,
it.
you can't say a good hustle there by Gilchrist. It'll be Benzie Central basketball on the tip right there. He went over. He was right on the precipice there of the inbound, outbound line right there. And it will be Benzie Central basketball.
It's been a heck of a game, Scoop.
Yeah, it has. The other player out there for Benzie's number 4, Rowan Zickert, and he is just a freshman. They got 2 freshmen out there right now playing in the overtime, Evan, Case and Zickert. All right, Benzie's got numbers right now. They'll get it to Pritchett. Pritchett shot up and no good. Fought for, coming away with it, Gage Jones. Strong rebound.
Strong rebound by Gage.
Gage, because Pritchett is I'll tell you what, Pritchett is a strong ball player. Gage Jones, three-pointer, Westy. Good! Oh my! Release the Kraken! A three-pointer there for Big Country Westhouse. Ludington up 66-63. 3:27 to go in the overtime. They'll get it into Pritchett. Block! Oh, a block by Big Country. He'll give it up now to Schillinger. Now to Gage Jones. Jones, 3:11 to go in the overtime. Gage Jones with the ball to Schillinger. Now to Gilchrist. Gilchrist still with it. Now to Gage Jones. Nice move. The big guy. Good!
Big Country
Westhouse.
Scoop. Big Country making the 3 down the first offense possession, coming out and getting the block, and then finishing down low there.
Orioles up 68-63. 2:40 left in the overtime. Benzie Central with the basketball. Zickert deflected there. Pritchett, he'll give it back to Zickert. Now to Pritchett. Now over to Childers. Childers, Pritchett, shot good. Jackson, Miles Pritchett with the basket. Ludington up 68-65. 2:18 to go in the overtime. Gage Jones with the ball. Jones will give it up now to Gilchrist. Gilchrist, and now he'll be called for the travel. Took one step too many there, Evan.
Yeah, that's tough. Aiden made a good move until he tried to come to the stop. He's okay.
Spencer, he is. Spencer Holmes checks into the ball game. Levi Lehman will get a breather. So you got Holmes out there now with Jones, Westhouse, Schillinger, and Gilchrist. Orioles up 68-65. 2:03 left in the overtime. Jackson Childers with it. Zickert, Pritchett, Childers to Pritchett, his shot up and no good. Rebound to the big guy, Big Country Westhouse.
That's a tough shot to force him to shoot right there. I mean, if we could have gave that to him the entire game, I think we'd be in a better spot right now.
Good job there by Gage Jones tracking that ball down. They'll get it now to Sunshine. Sunshine, Gilchrist, good! Hayden Gilchrist with the basket. Great ball movement there by the Orioles.
Yeah, it all started with Spencer being strong in that trap up top.
Orioles with a 5-point lead, 70-65, 1:18 left in the game. Jackson Childers with the ball. Childers now in the corner. They'll get it to Pritchett. Pritchett, they'll work it around. Three-pointer up and in and out. No good. Rebound, Gilchrist. He'll give it to Sunshine Schillinger. 1:01 left in the game. Schillinger now he just basically got clotheslined right there. Sunshine will go to the free throw line. Ludington up 70-65. 1 minute left in the game.
Yeah, this is who we want at the free throw line right now. Come on, Dave, knock these 2 down.
In football, that would have been called you couldn't have called it a horse collar because it wasn't behind, it was in front.
That was still a pretty, a tough foul. Normally you got to go after the ball on that.
Chase Hackard into the Oriole lineup. You got Hackard out there now. Also Trey Forfinski's out there. Westhouse, Gage Jones, and Sunshine Schillinger. David at 1-1 here. Free throw is up and good! Clutch! Ice water running through his veins.
Yeah, that was a big free throw by Dave. That makes it a 6-point game with a minute left.
Schillinger's second attempt. Ludington up 71-65. We're in overtime. Second free throw, good. Schillinger gets 2 clutch free throws. Orioles are up 72-65. 55 seconds left in the game. We're in overtime. Oh, offensive foul called on Benzie Central. It was called on Chicky. Tegan Chicky called for the foul. Ludington up 72-65. 52 seconds to go in the overtime. Coach Josh Crocker wants and gets a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. Ludington 72, Benzie Central 65. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do. And it's
Welcome back to Benzie Central. Ludington up 72-65. They'll get it ahead. Gage Jones. Gage does the right thing right there to chew up more time, then he gets fouled. That's the 10th team foul as well on Benzie, so the Orioles are in the double bonus.
All right. Come on, Gage, knock these 2 down.
You're looking at the huge game that all these Orioles have played, Big Country Westhouse. Gage Jones has come through in the clutch. Aiden Gilchrist, Sunshine Schillinger. Gage Jones' first free throw is no good, too strong on that. 49 seconds to go. There's still a lot of time, Evan. We need to put those free throws down. Second free throw by Jones, too much. Benzie Central with the board. 45 seconds to go. Childers with it. Childers now. He'll get it to Zickert. Zickert at the free throw line. And look at the Orioles. Long three-pointer off the mark. Gage Jones has it. And now he'll give it to Schillinger with 32 seconds to go. Schillinger still with the ball, and now he's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, great job by Dave to keep that ball in his hands.
Well, let's say first off, though, Evan, a great job by the Oriole defense, keeping those sharpshooters of Benzie Central way back.
Yeah, I mean, Childers had to throw up another prayer there, kind of like he did at the end of the game. That one just didn't fall.
Schillinger shooting 2. First free throw, good. According to my count, that equals a career high for points in a game by David Sunshine Schillinger. He's done it twice this year. Now he's done it 3 times, 35 points.
He's had a heck of a game tonight.
Ludington up 73-65. Schillinger, second free throw, good. That's a career high for Sunshine Schillinger. 36 points in this ball game. Ludington up 74-65. 24 seconds left in the game. Stay tuned. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Thad Shank in the Smith and Eddy postgame show. Shot put up there off the mark. 14 seconds left in the game now. Chase Hackert with the ball. Timeout, Ludington. Boy, the Ludington faithful, Oriole Nation, who have come here tonight, they're on their feet and cheering their Orioles on. 74-65. Checking into the Oriole lineup, and you got to love this. I meant to say something about this earlier. I was talking to Coach Thad Shank after I interviewed him today for the pregame show, and I said, Coach, tell me the status on Mike Nichols. And he said, Scoop, he goes, Mike Nichols is not coming back from injury. He's a guy who loves basketball. Of course, he's a heck of a football player, Mike Nichols. He loves basketball, but he was told before the season that he wasn't going to make the team, but, to practice with the team and so forth. He got in last game against Orchard View and scored a basket.
That's pretty cool. I mean, he works his butt off every day in practice. I mean, same with Derek Dunsel.
Derek Dunsel here, getting in right now.
Getting his chance to get some game time this year. And I have no doubt those kids are going to be on the team next year.
And you know what, Evan, it's like a Rudy moment. It's a Rudy moment from the movie Rudy.
Yep.
They love their Ludington Orioles. They're getting the chance to get some playing time.
This kid, Derek Dunsel, he's donated a lot of time to Ludington basketball, playing on the JV. I think he was on the freshman team.
And another fine football player.
And, I mean, he's been working his butt off all year at practice.
11
see if he can get a shot.
Yep, 11 seconds. Dunsel will take the shot. It's good! It's good! It's good! Derek Dunsel cans a three. You talk about a Rudy moment. Derek Dunsel cans a three. Then Jamie Sycon is overhooking him now. He's getting hugs from all of his teammates. Take it here because my voice is well gone.
Oh, that was a heck of a shot. A heck of a moment for that kid right there who's worked his butt off in practice all year. Gets his first varsity shot and knocks it down.
Wow! Derek Dunsel with the three, his first varsity playing time. Ludington up 77-65. What a ball game!
What a way to end that night, Scoop.
Look at the team going over to give Derek Dunsel a hug. He's one of Charlie Gunsel's starters on the offensive line. And what a ball game. Overtime. Give Benzie Central Huskies a lot of credit. What a ball game they played tonight.
Yeah, Benzie played a heck of a game. Everyone coming in here, I mean, I'm sure they thought this game was kind of be what we've seen a few games this year. I mean, a blowout. Benzie had a great game plan. They came in here, executed it. They just fell a little bit short in overtime. I think that kind of came down to what we talked earlier. They got tired. And, I mean, with only running with 5 to 6 guys the entire game,
and
that just wore down on them.
Yeah, as tired as they got, Evan, they still hung in there, and an incredible three-pointer by Jackson Childers to send the game into overtime. And then, Ludington, you just saw right there, we talked, Benzie Central, they looked tired, their body language, they were looking tired in the third quarter. But what a ball game here tonight between the Benzie Central Huskies and the Ludington Orioles. The Orioles win 77-65 in overtime.
That was a heck of a ball game to finish out the regular season, Scoop.
Yep.
I mean, I think this will build up some confidence for the biggest game of the year so far on Monday.
Well, it's exactly what Coach Shank would have wanted going into that district, which is going to be taking place at Big Rapids, with the Cardinals in there, the Hart Pirates, the Cadillac Vikings. The Orioles end their regular season with a record of 20-2, and Benzie Central ends at 11-9. But I'll tell you what, they are one heck of an 11-9 basketball team, the Benzie Central Huskies.
Yeah, they showed that tonight. It was fun to watch. I mean, that was a heck of a ball game. That Childers kid from
Childers and Pritchett.
I know. Yeah. I know one of them's only a junior. I'm not sure about Pritchett. But yeah, there are some ball players right there.
We'll have to check on that. Pritchett is just a junior, and Childers is just a junior. Watch out for this Benzie Central team next year. And you talk about the freshmen that were in there, Rowan Zickert and Carson Case, and they also had themselves quite a ball game. They came in, and Case hit a couple of back-to-back threes right there. They gave the Huskies the lead, and Ludington was able to withstand the Benzie Central charge. Ludington prevails 77-65. We want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Before Coach Shank gets up here, we'll run down the scoring if I can get through it. Derek Dunsel with his only shot, and he cans a three-pointer. Also for the Orioles, 1 point for Daniel Ramirez, 2 for Gage Jones, 6 for Aiden Gilchrist, 3 for Cole Anthus, 6 for Spencer Holmes, 36 points for David Sunshine Schillinger. It might be more, but we know at least he had 36. And Big Country Matthew Westhouse, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20 points tonight for Big Country Matthew Westhouse. That might be a career high for Big Country as well. 20 points tonight, and we know that Schillinger, we believe he had 36 points tonight a career high for David and a career high, we believe, for Big Country. What a ball game. And a shot in the arm, just what these Orioles needed going into the district starting Monday at Big Rapids against the Big Rapids Cardinals, who more than likely will come into that game with an identical record to the Orioles at 20-2.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens on Monday. I mean, that's what we have to look forward to now. I mean, regular season's over. You know, I'm sure they're going to have practice the next few days, and then it's going to be game time on Monday against a pretty good Big Rapids team.
Here comes Coach Shank right now, and I'm sure he's going to be pretty darn happy about the outcome of this game. What a ball game. Wow. I think Coach Shank and his players are trying to kill their play-by-play man. My goodness, Coach Shank, Big Rapids, you get them Monday. A Benzie Central team that just would not quit tonight. In fact, they had your Orioles on the ropes. And what a ball game. I'm just going to let you explain it.
I mean, I don't know what I think I'm going to have to watch it 3 times over to be able to explain it. You know, what do you say? But, you know, we struggled early on in that game, and got to give Benzie a heck of a lot of credit. I mean, they're not a team that's off the charts great high school basketball team, but they do have one kid who's pretty special with the ball in his hands. Number 23
Jackson
right there.
Childers.
Jackson Childers. And, you know, as hard as we play on defense and go after people, you know, he made some nice passes out of traps, and our rotations weren't there sometimes, and they really shot the ball well from the three-point line tonight. And it just seemed like every time we should have had a steal, the ball bounced off our legs and rolled out of bounds, or it bounced off our hands and came out. And but you got to give the guys credit. It would have been easy a few times to quit in there. They kept their composure, and they kept playing. And, yeah, I mean, but really a lot of credit goes to Benzie Central right here, that's for sure.
Coach, you look at this Benzie Central team. Miles Pritchett was a pretty good right-hand man right there for Jackson Childers. Very strong presence there.
Well, basketball is a game of matchups, you know, and where some people might not have as much a problem with the Benzie, you know, they match up very well with a couple of things we do. We pressure the ball. They've got a couple quick athletic guards who can put the thing on the floor. And they got a kid who matches up really well with Westy and gave us fits tonight, you know. I mean, his ability to produce second and third shots, he's a big, strong kid. And, you know, when we're scrambling and trapping and not quite being there and shots go up, it's hard for us to rebound. And yeah, it was, you know, I mean, it's hard. Benzie just did a great job, I thought. I mean, you got to give credit to them. It's a hard one probably to lose right there, but they did all the right things.
I was saying one of the best 11 and 8 teams coming into this game I have seen. They played one heck of a game. Also, you look at their team, Coach, and they only have one senior on their team. This is a junior-dominated team. Two of their freshmen, Rowan Zickert and Carson Case, hit some big three-pointers for him tonight.
Well, the Zickert kid is, you know, the brother of the kid who is just the Zickert who just graduated last year, who had a great, great career at Benzie. So he's going to be a good one, just like his brother. And I don't know.
Let's talk about your team a little bit more. We're talking about Benzie, and they're going to be a heck of a team, and glad they're going to be. Hopefully, they'll be in Division III next year, like they are this year. But your team tonight, Matthew Big Country Westhouse, believe he had a career high tonight, Coach, with 20 points. Your guys did a good job getting him the ball down low tonight. A lot of high-low action
against that zone. Yeah, there was. We should have been even better at it, but I mean, he got lost on that baseline a lot, and Aiden and Gage and those guys did a nice job catching that ball in the mid-post and dropping it down to him a little bit. Gage made a couple nice plays taking care of the ball at the end of the game where he gave Westy wide-open shots down there, down the stretch with his playmaking. And he's really, the last 3 or 4 games, I mean, he's been a difference maker for us. He's taken care of the ball and got the ball to the spots in the court that we needed to be able to score in. And,
you're seeing players like Aiden Gilchrist. They've done it all season long, but they seem to be stepping up even more right now. Spencer Holmes.
Yeah, Aiden's playing the best basketball of his career, I think. He just does a lot of nice things out there and changes the game with his defense, even though he's not scoring. But his ability to drive that ball to the rim is he made some big buckets tonight as well.
And, of course, Sunshine Schillinger, I've got him for an unofficial career high, Coach, at 36 points tonight.
Oh, wow. I didn't. They don't have the scoreboards here. I had no idea, but
he just refused to lose, and of course, all your boys, all your boys, but
they kept their composure.
Yeah.
I mean, Benzie had their opportunities. You know what I'm saying? It was quite a heck of a shot by
Zickert. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That was actually by Childers.
Yeah, Childers.
That off-balance three that he hit to send it to overtime. But you look at your boys right here, pulling it out right there in the overtime. It's just one of those games, I'm sure, that you're like, wow, we couldn't ask for anything more heading into the district.
Well, I think it's, we haven't played in a lot of close games. It's either been one way or the other this year. The 2 games we lost, we were not really in the game at the end. And, we've won going away on a lot of nights. But, it's probably good that we played in a chaotic type of situation like this. It had kind of a March Madness atmosphere, and we kept our composure. We're going to have to play a lot better basketball Monday, though. It just is what it is, Big Rapids took this team apart about 3 weeks ago, and we'll be ready to play, and we'll play hard. Our kids will compete. We just got to play a little smarter sometimes.
Exactly. Clutch free throws down the stretch right there by Schillinger. The Oriole fans who came here tonight, they got more than their money's worth.
Yep, they sure did, man. We got a good following, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. And now 20 wins, 20-2 on the season, Coach. And now Monday, the Big Rapids Cardinals at Big Rapids as district play starts.
Yep.
So
we're going to enjoy this one tonight and get after it tomorrow and get a day off on Saturday to rest, come back, have a preparation practice on Sunday, and hey, man, it's March. Anything can happen in March. I mean, I think we're, in a lot of respects, playing our best basketball. There's a lot of things we got to clean up a little bit, but it's time of year, man. You just, it's do or die, so let's enjoy it.
That's why it's called March Madness, and it got off to a heck of a start tonight, Coach. Thanks for coming up. Coach Thad Shank, his boys win an absolute thriller here in overtime against Benzie Central by the score of 77-65. Evan, your final thoughts on this dandy, this gem of a basketball game?
It was a heck of a ball game. Let's get into districts time. I mean, that's when Coach Shank and his team's the best. So I'm ready to see what they can do next week.
Coach Shank might want Speedy Lopez as his manager in the spotlight every game. Speedy brought the Orioles quite a bit of luck tonight.
Hey, Speedy's got all kinds of conversation topics, so I think we should get another interview with him.
I think you're right. And with that said, we want to remind you to check out the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. We'll have the scoring, the final scores from the freshmen, the JV, and the varsity games, the scoring by quarters, and the individual scoring, all on the Oriole Sports Network page later tonight. We'll have the area scores of interest on there as well. And again, as I told Coach Shank, those Oriole fans, Oriole Nation that came here tonight, boy, did they see one classic basketball game. And I know a lot of them are probably looking forward to heading back home, throwing YouTube on and watching the replay.
Hey, they already know that it's going to be a great call by you, Scoop.
Well,
so of course they're going to be tuning in for it.
And like I said, you're a heck of a team. Great call by yourself as well, doing the color commentary, Evan. And want to thank you guys for the awesome year it has been. Unfortunately, like I said, it's kind of a bittersweet time. It's our final OSN live video stream tonight. So we will have Julia Habman with us for a game or two as far as the Orioles go. Braden will be with us on Monday at Big Rapids, but because it's tournament time, and again, because of MHSAA regulations, we can only give a live audio stream. So the video tonight was it, and what a way to go out until the spring sports come around. And the OSN is following some of those spring sports. But I'd like to thank you, Evan. I'll be back with you. Well, we've got to check with Coach Shank on that as far as Monday goes at Big Rapids. But I'll be back with Braden and Julia come tournament time next week. But again, thank you for all that you do. You guys are just a blast to work with. Have so much fun with you, Braden, you, Julia, you, Evan, and whether it's Gertie with us or Kate Shank does some camera work for us. It's just a fun thing to do, and it's great that I get to live out my passion and my dream covering Ludington Oriole sports, and I just love doing it, and I've got great people surrounding me, and you guys are what makes the OSN go. So, and again, a big thank you to 102.7 WMOM's Chris Nicholas as well. We're in collaboration with him and his radio station down there, and thank for all of his support and what he does as well. And with that said, for our executive director and producer and boys varsity coach Thad Shank, for our technical engineer tonight, the one and only Braden Kronline, for our camera woman tonight, Julia Habman, and for my sidekick tonight doing color commentary, that's the one and only Evan McKinley. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Benzie Central High School. Once again, your final score in the freshman game, Ludington 71, Benzie Central 45. In the JV game, Ludington 57, Benzie Central 30. And in the varsity game in overtime, Ludington 77, Benzie Central 65. Good night, Oriole fans. Have a good one. We'll be back with you on Monday from Big Rapids.
This has been a presentation of high school sports, courtesy of the Oriole Sports Network and 102.